hobby.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Do you want to be a part of Jewellery Maker? Do you think your creativity can help inspire others? Then why not get involved and send us your ideas? All you have to do is go to our website or use our catalogue and select up to 10 components. We will then get one of our guest designers to make up the jewellery from the products you have selected. Send your suggestions to chosenbyyou@jewellerymaker.com and we'll do the rest. If your ideas are selected, we'll send the made-up jewellery to you.
Good morning. How the devil are you this morning? I've missed you. I've not seen you for a few days, so I hope you're well. And I know I sounded right Brummy then, didn't I? I've been with all my Brummy friends upstairs. Well, I've got to say that there's lots of exciting things going on here at the Genuine Gemstone Company Towers at the moment. We are literally working in amongst a building site, but it's really exciting. And what I want to be able to do when it's all completed is I want to be able to take a little handy cam around and show you everything that's going on. That could be really cool. Or I could wear one of those builder's hats with a camera on the front. Yeah? No? I could do it gemstone encrusted.
You could be like Wendy, you know Wendy off Bob the Builder.
I don't
She
know
has
Bob
little
the Builder,
tools.
Natalia,
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Well, you haven't lived. Well, check her out.
Obviously, I haven't lived, yes, if I don't know Bob the Builder that well, because my godsons are a little bit too young. I miss that gap, really. So the children's And there again, we proved that there's building work here and the Genuine Gemstone Company at the moment. I don't know what that was. So you might hear some little noises, but Bob the Builder is in fact effectively in the building working for us at the moment. We've got a lot of things going on here and lots of exciting things in today's show. First of all, let me tell you who I've got with me in the studio, doing all the technical things and being very technical at the moment. Sat being quite quiet this morning, actually. Are you all right there, lovely Serena Princess Claire? Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. I've got Zarina the Princess with me. I've got Bambi with me on cameras, otherwise known as Tommy. You're right, my darling. Look at your little eyelashes, aren't you fabulous? And I did have Thumper, otherwise known as Jack, with me as well. However, he happens to have just disappeared. I think he knew I was about to mention him on air and disappeared into the gallery. I've got Karen, who is heavily pregnant, ready to pop, producing for us. And I've got the very fabulous, I love her to bits. I'm not obviously that nice about her that often on screen, but I do love her. I've got the fabulous Chloe directing. Now, I'm Lucy, here to take you through the next 4 hours. But today's show is going to be it's got a different element to it, and we're going to be really doing some incredible focusing in on lots of questions and lots of ways that we can integrate silver clay into our jewellery, because of course I am joined by the very famous, she's very famous, Natalia Coleman. We're excited. And she always looks really, and Chloe's just said she feels like we should have a round of applause at the ready. It's like Natalia Coleman. Woo! Thank you for that, Jack, that was lovely. Woo! A little dog in the studio. Woo! So Natalia, are you well?
I'm very well, thank you.
But Michelle isn't with you today. Your sidekick isn't here.
I've left Michelle at home because I just getting a bit diva-ish tendencies. I
Well,
put her in a place.
She was pretty much taking over the show.
She was,
last
yeah.
time you were on. Michelle the mannequin, folks, if you've not seen Michelle before, is a mannequin. Right, let's get this show rocking and rolling. So we've got Natalia with us now. Just to let you know, we've got an amazing bundle offer of Natalia's amazing DVDs and brand new book, which is having its television launch today. I feel very honoured, actually.
Oh, me too. It's exciting,
I
isn't it?
know. It's like taking you to the next level of celebrity. I love it. Right then, shall we do an early bird special to get you starting? So, get you started shopping. Here at Jewellery Maker, we've got pretty much everything that you would need to not just start your hobby, but also take it into a fully professional business. Welcome to the Madhouse. We don't take life too seriously here, but we do take the opportunities we have for you really seriously. And on the most part, you'll see that here at Jewellery Maker, we deal in 925 sterling silver and genuine gemstones. And then we've got lots of extra bits and pieces that can be brought in to manipulate your designs along the way. Now I have something that I'm going to do for you, which we don't usually do for an early bird. The whole essence of an early bird is that it's our first piece of the show that you can add to your order. Or you can open your order, okay? Now you can either shop online or you can shop on the phone lines. Either way, it's free to do so, and it's only one post and packaging price all day. And you can keep adding to your order whether you shop online or whether you shop on the phone lines as well. Now with our early bird, we always give you an incredible offer to get you spying immediately. To get that basket open, and once you've purchased once with us, the best way to get value for money is to keep adding onto that order. I'm actually going to do something that's, even though it's the early bird special, we don't often do something that is brand new for our early bird special. But this is very limited in stock, but it's brand new in, and it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. We've got a lot of scope for lots of different colour combinations with this. This is red iron quartz with that really pretty, delicate pinky undertone, that rustic red. Do you know what I think? That how many of you out there, I can't get my words out today. That's a surprise. How many of you out there have got copper beads? I think there's some real scope for popping some copper beads in with this as well. So we've got a lovely, lovely, lovely spectrum of colour. They're 6mm faceted rounds. You're going to get a guaranteed minimum of 80 carats on a full 38cm strand. So early bird special is always an incredible offer. It's limited in stock. It's brand new in. We've got one post and packaging price all day today. You're going to be adding onto your order. It's a cracking show, and we're starting the show today with a brand new strand of genuine gemstones for less than a £5, which means that you've got loads of opportunities to keep adding to your order today. You can start your order for just £4.95. We've got less than 100 of those in stock. Good morning to you all out there. Morning, all you Facebookers. Hiya, loves. You're right, darlings. If you haven't popped onto our Facebook page, it's jewellerymaker.com on Facebook. They're a great group of people, really great group of people. Now, if at any point you've got any questions about something, say, oh, I don't know about the length of this, or does anyone know whether this wire should be like this, or anything that's sort of, instead of, you perhaps would phone customer services, or perhaps you would speak to other people on Jewellery Maker Facebook. Did you know that we've got Jewellery Maker helpers now? Literally live watching our helpers page for Facebook. We've got a team in our customer service centre who are able to literally see your questions coming through and answer there and then. And I think the average time for returning a question is about 15 minutes at the moment. How brilliant is that? So you need to go to Jewellery Maker Helpers on Facebook. Jewellery Maker Helpers. So if you've got any questions, go to Jewellery Maker Helpers, and we've got a brilliant team of people armed and ready to take your questions. One of which I think is Charlie. You know who's in the call centre as well? I think she was answering some of the questions, wasn't she? So there's lots of people ready to take your questions. That's Jewellery Maker Helpers on Facebook. So it's different from our jewellerymaker.com Facebook page, which is like a chat room, and it's just a great place. And even if you're just feeling a bit down in the dumps one day and you want some friends around, pop on there. So these are £4.95. Any questions that you've got throughout the show, pop onto Jewellery Maker Helpers on Facebook, and that's £4.95. Free phone number 0800 644 655. So, okay, let's have a little gander then. Should we have a look at your brand new kits in today's show? Yeah? Let's have a look at your brand new kit. So first of all, Natalia has prepared all of these kits for us. For those of you who've not bought a kit from us before, basically, effectively, essentially, they are all everything that you would need to make approximately 5 to 8 pieces of genuine gemstone 925 sterling silver jewellery comes included in a kit. Thank you for your patience there on the phone lines for the early bird special. Be with you in a tick. You're answered in the order that you called in, and it's a free phone number. Am I talking really quickly today? Really sorry if I am. And breathe. Okay, should we have a look at your 3 new kits? Let's have a little gander through. So your first one, now we're going to be doing some wicked prices on kits today. We're doing some amazing prices. This is a beautiful combination of jasper and smoky quartz. Natalia has done some absolutely stunning jewellery with this, and I'm going to tell you now, that kit's going to be under £20. Yeah, and it's, have you got any of the pieces? Oh, do you know what? She's such a pro. She's got one there and then for me. Thank you, my darling. Oh, now then. Ooh, are these larger than the ones that we've just seen on the Lazy Susan? These smoky quartz? Oh, I think we'll pop that on a white bust, actually, for the sake of telly. Oh, look at that. These are all coming up from the first brand new kit in today's show. I'm going to keep those as a secret, Natalia. We've got some earrings as well, we've got bracelets and all sorts. Part of the, yeah, they're 10mm rounds on the smoky quartz. We're going to pop that on a white bust for you, actually, so you can see that a little bit clearer. Now, with Natalia being in the studio, we are going to be answering some of your questions as well. Natalia is going to be answering some questions that have been emailed in as well, so we'll come to that a little later in the show. Now, the second brand new kit in today's show is a really, really fab, vivacious, vibrant play of colour, and again, great designs coming from Natalia with this one as well. Free phone number for those of you there who are in this queue on the phone lines. Thanks again for your patience. And that is the second of your brand new kits, and that's coming up later in the show. And then the third of the brand new kits, I'm a real fan of this one because I think it's incredibly classy. Really, really elegant and chic, and you can see that you've got 3 strands there, lots of different looks going on within that one kit. Now, I've also got an amazing 3-strand pack coming up in today's show as well. Have we got that filmed at all? Because the 3-strand pack, we've got a 3-strand pack with apatite in it. Now, whenever we've had apatite on recently, it's done that. It's blown out in seconds, and it's amazing gemstone apatite because it's one of the oldest gemstones ever in formation. Oh, can I just say, regarding apatite, it dates back to the time of dinosaurs, okay? Have you seen, apparently, in near Chechnya, they have discovered meter-long dinosaur eggs. And they've found about 40 of them. How cool is that? I know, about a metre long, going from 25mm up to a metre long. They've found about 40 of them at the moment.
Trying to hatch that though.
Can you imagine trying to hatch it, or do you mean perhaps trying to hatch it, or deliver it?
To hatch it, don't you?
Okay, we won't talk about that. Karen's already crossing her legs. She's due for childbirth imminently. Right, let's have a look at... Oh, in fact, we've got the strand of the apatite and the other 2 here. This is, I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. You've got poppy agate in there as well. Now, that apatite strand is the reason I was talking about dinosaurs and dinosaur eggs. A metre long. About 40 of them. How amazing is that? Okay, should we have another little... Should we have another little cheeky something? Cheeky something, Bambi? Yeah, cheeky Thumper? Can't quite get used to calling you Thumper. You're enjoying being called Thumper. This is Jack. Right then, this is one of your Thursday thrills, because on Thursday, we thrill. We're going to do this hypersthene. Now, for those of you out there who've had it before, isn't it addictive? There's something about it that, when I look at it, it almost looks... you know, when... I don't know what it is about it, but when I look at it, it makes me think of Singing in the Rain, the musical. You know, with the way that the water just splashes on the dark pavements, and I think, yeah, there's something quite magical and fabulous about it. Like the deepest of darkest puddles. Wow. Wow. So what you're seeing here, now look at that play of light. You've got a lovely, it's like a metallic-y sheen, but in one way, it's almost a little bit like a chatoyancy as well. So if you've had tiger's eye, You've seen it now. Just so you know, the price on your screen, we are going to be price slashing. It's not going to be staying at £7.95. No, it is not going to be staying at £7.95. I've got 250 carats here for you, and they're 10mm in their diameter. £7.95. We are not staying at that price. Are we staying at that price, Bambi?
No.
No. Are we staying at that price, Thumper?
No.
No. I don't know if I can do the Bambi Thumper thing, isn't it? We'll see. Right, £7.95 original price. We're going even lower, and these are gorgeous. And getting on the phone lines if you think that price is great, because we're going even lower. So it's like it's a puffy square basically. So if I show you the profile of it, you can see that you've actually got quite a good thickness on there. We are price slashing. We're slashing. We're slashing. £4.95 for your Thursday thrills. Add those onto your order as well. We've got a lot of people grabbing those. I think this looks amazing, by the way, with black labradorite. So if you've got some black labradorite at home, I think they work really nicely together. The play of light is quite similar, but what you're seeing here is if you put this actually, in fact, I'm going to be giving Natalia this strand to use in her challenge of this purple shell pearl. And it's almost like the hypersthene has a very slight sort of purpley hue. Can you see that there? It's like the sheen goes a bit purpley if you put purples with it, but at the same time, if you put a pale blue with it, it looks amazing as well. In fact, oh, you've got some lovely things in your challenge today, lady. Can we give Natalia this strand of the hypersthene as well for her challenge, please? Karen says she doesn't mind. So I'm going to say yes, because I think it's going to look really nice with all of your challenge pieces. So £4.95, it was £7.95. Thanks again for your patience on the phone lines. If you do hit any queues, it's a free phone number, and we're really busy. It's Thursday and we're busy, busy, busy. We're busy because, of course, it is the official television book launch of Natalia's special silver clay book today, and we'll be talking to Natalia in depth about that a little later. And it is are you going to? Can you sign one for me?
I can sign one for you.
Thank
Of course I can. I get like a little book writing, signing handout.
Have you got like a really fab signature, like a celebrity signature?
No. I love to practice it, you know, like you used to practice your signature, your married name when you went out with the boy first.
Yeah.
Because that's what girls do, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I do.
Who didn't do that? Oh, I did it from about day 2 with going out with Drew. I knew I was going to marry him. Chloe used to write Chloe Williams for Robbie Williams.
Aww.
And then she started writing Chloe Owen when she thought she was going to marry Mark Owen.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I was
Oh,
always...
Michael Owen. No, Mark Owen every day of the week over Michael Owen. Anyway, moving on. Should we challenge Natalia? Now, Natalia, we've got some beautiful opportunities for you here today. Really lovely combination of colours, but first of all, let's have a look at this 3-strand pack. Bearing in mind, we're also going to give Natalia that hypersthene strand to be using. Now, this is a really fabulous, amazing shell, which, to be honest, I think would look incredible with silver clay. If you're wondering what silver clay is, don't worry. All will be revealed in today's show, because we have one of the country's experts, I think it's fair to say. She's a fabulous expert, leading expert, with her own published books and DVDs and all sorts here for you in today's show. So I think this has got a silver clay sort of feel to it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's got those lovely metal elements to it, hasn't it? And you know, the greys and the silvery tones, they're really in fashion at the moment as well.
Hugely, aren't they?
Yeah.
Hugely, hugely. Because it's great when Natalia's on, because she also sort of tackles jewellery from a fashion point of view. So I'm going to interview her in a minute. Right, so you've got your shell here, and that's the patterned circles. I'll get some sizes for you in just a second. And then look at these. Now, look at that hematite. How sparkly is that? It's hematite. Hematite. Now, the rondelles are measuring 8 by 4 millimetres, 7 by 6 millimetres on these gorgeous peacock pearls, and then 18 millimetres in diameter on the shell. Now, this 3-strand pack, and this is a real strand of pearls in there, real pearls. They are a potato pearl. What are they, everybody? Potato. Thank you, Bambi. Are you all right? Yeah, I'm good. That sounded like you were a little bit poorly.
Potato!
Thank you, Bambi. Thank you. They're a potato shape. Now they've also got these natural rings occurring on the outside. So if you love wire work, it's got a natural groove for the wire to sit into. So the original price on this 3-strand pack was $14.95. It's going already. The code's there at the top of your screen. OSM G14. It's now £11.95. It's a free phone number for you. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. And in fact, oh, I'm having one of those static hair days today. They do go with what I'm wearing, don't they? I think I might have a little purchase. I've had this 3-strand pack before. I love it. Really gorgeous.
That shell's
really
amazing,
gorgeous.
isn't it?
I love it. Yeah, that is amazing. Because you can't really compare it to anything else either, and you can't get it in any sort of faux material. I mean, that was a really nice image. Look at all the shell there. You can see the natural occurring markings.
How
that are on
beautiful
there.
is that? They almost look like those flowers. Are they chrysanthemums or hydrangeas? That's it.
Really sort of natural feel to them, isn't there? $11.95 on that 3-strand pack. So Natalia's going to have those, and of course the Hypersthene as well. Okay, which one next, my lovely? The shell pearl. I love these. Now they are mega, and we're seriously going to price slash. And what I love about shell pearl, so it's reconstituted shell in order to look like pearl. So when you see shell pearl and you see a little RE in brackets, that means reconstituted. It's reconstituted shell in order to look like a pearl. But the beauty of a shell pearl is you can get the look of it being faceted, which you just can't achieve with real pearls. Now they're 12mm in their diameter, $8.95. We're not staying there, and I really would urge you to be as quick as you can on the phone lines on this one. I'm going to hold these up to the neckline again for you. I just love shell pearl with a little bit of organza ribbon at the back tied up. Just beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. Just simply restrung, but actually rather than putting a bolt ring, clasp and jump ring or something on the back, I've done that quite a lot with just organza ribbon. It just looks really nice.
And then you could have it around the front then as its own feature.
A little asymmetrical thing on it, just with a bit of a zhuzh on the side. $8.95. They're going into baskets already on the website. Well, let's price slash for you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're at $4.95. Good morning to you. And that is a bargain. Yes, good morning. I think I've rejuvenated over the last 3 days I've been at home. £4.95. You know what I've done over the last 3 days, Natalia?
Oh, you done over the last
Nothing.
3 days? Oh, that sounds great.
Absolutely nada. I was going to be sorting out the contents of my shed that's currently in the extension. I haven't done anything. I've slobbed for 3 days.
But that's lovely, isn't it? You need to do that.
Yeah. Apart from yesterday, my mum had to have a little operation yesterday. So, Mum, mwah, I'm sending you lots of love, and I hope you're okay today. Rest. I'll be there straight after work to look after you. So I didn't slob yesterday, but last Monday, Tuesday, I slobbed.
So you have to go with how you feel, don't you? Some days you just wake up and you think, I just can't do anything today.
And do you know what it was? It was the weather.
Yeah, it's been pretty horrid, hasn't it?
It was miserable weather. So £4.95. And do you know what I think miserable weather indicates? It's jewellery making opportunity, because you don't have to move out your house if you don't have to. So £4.95 on those. They're gorgeous with that 3-strand pack that's going to work really nicely with the real pearl that you've got in there as well. Okay, did you say the wire? Look at the colour of this wire. Doesn't it remind you of the deepest like quad A tanzanite you've ever seen? That colour, oh excuse me, I've got the hiccups. That colour, it's like the deepest, richest purple you can possibly imagine. I'm really sorry about my nails, by the way. 2 broke on the way into work today. Gutted. Now, we are quite limited in stock, though. It's $19.95 for 100 metres, and that colour is stunning. So it's the 100 metres now. It's the 0.8 mil. So if you're not somebody who's used to using wire a lot, I know you've used wire a fair bit. The 0.8, how would you describe, why would you be choosing a 0.8 wire?
Well, I'm not an expert on this, but from a purely, layperson's point of view with wire, I find that softer and easier to wrap and manipulate. Yeah, because that's quite tough. And I think you have to be a bit more experienced to make it do what you want it to. But 0.8 is brilliant. And I found that I'm going between
if I'm making rings, I'm pretty much 0.8, but also I've started making my own shepherd hooks. If you get the plastic jig that we've got, you can make your own shepherd hooks on that. And the 0.8 is a really good thickness to go through piercings. Oh, the earring's about to come out.
Yeah, they always. I did a silversmithing course, and they recommended 0.8.
Oh, right.
And we pulled it through a draw plate to get it to 0.8.
So 0.8, great use there. Beautiful colour. That is really stunning colour. Because you can make your own chain and everything with 0.8, and that's £19.95. But just to let you know, I've got less than 100 of those reels in stock. That's 100 metres. Now, if you're thinking you're interested in wire, but you don't necessarily want to go for the 100 metres or £19.95, that's a little bit more than you want to spend. Have a look on the website, because we've got some that start off at about £2.45 for 10 metres, different gauges. So you've got a 0.4, we've got a 0.6 and 0.8. What was that, sorry? Oh, now then, if you do hit queues today, I've just got to remind you, of course, it is a free phone number, so thank you for your patience, but you'll be through in a few minutes. Well, seconds, some of you, in fact. Now, the other thing that we're going to give to Natalia, that's proving to be really popular, just so you know. I think that colour's just, it looks really expensive. That's going to be nice with some gold findings, actually, that purple.
It'd be beautiful with everything.
Gold findings, but at the same time...
Oh, I love this stuff.
Isn't it gorgeous?
I've never seen it in that colour.
Have a little look at this.
Oh, that's...
Hello, my darling. What are you doing now, Irish lady? Oh, yeah, Pop, come on. You look fabulous. Come on. Come on. Now, I don't know if you've met her before, because it's not like she's a part of the furniture or anything. Feed. Oh, don't you look professional?
Wow,
Oh, don't
so
you?
sexy. And you've got the matching jewels.
She makes an effort for when the Rocks Academy people come in. Oh my word, woman, you look incredible.
Likewise, darling, likewise.
Oh,
So,
no, this is called slob out mode. Look at you in a suited and booted.
Yellow's the colour, isn't it?
It's the yellow's the colour.
Yeah,
And
you
look,
really
you've got
suit
the
it, woman.
beads in front of you go with your outfit.
Oh, hello, let's have a bit of this.
Oh, with the greys, with this. Now, for those of you who might never have met Fee before, Fee's another part of the furniture here at Jewellery Maker. She's
just randomly wandering in.
yeah,
We'll just style
she's
you.
a colleague, but she's my friend. Wasn't dinner lovely the other night?
Oh, it was gorgeous.
I look dreadful on
Good
those
was that?
photos,
Oh,
though.
the photos. Look at the photos.
You look amazing. You and Ruth look
You
amazing.
do.
We went out for dinner, and Ruth looked like a glamour puss that she'd spent some time in
Well,
the
I
sun
don't
that
want
afternoon.
she was a different
And,
colour.
yeah.
Different shade to the rest of us.
Yeah, she was. And you looked all glam, and
You look,
no.
listen
No,
to her.
no.
Take no notice of her when she's talking about how she looks. She's beautiful, right?
Anyway, you look absolutely fabulous. So today,
I'm going to bring in some guests.
yes.
I'm going to bring in Di, because she loves Jewellery Maker and she wants to show you some designs.
Fab. So, for those of you who don't know, we have an academy here. Well, for those, can you just give us a very quick rundown?
It's a day and a half course.
I'm doing this so Fee can talk into me mic.
It's a day and a half course. You get to obviously meet all the presenters here at Gems TV Towers. We tell you about gems and their origin and a little bit of history behind them. You learn
Because
about
Fee is
how
an walking encyclopedia of gems.
I just like facts. And you get to test them and this, that and the other, and you get to explore them, and we give you a tour of the studio, and then we have a bit of a quiz, a bit of fun, and you stay at the Swan Hotel in Henley, and it's just gorgeous. So, yeah.
Oh, well, we'll see some of the people then who are coming on the course today a little later in the studio.
And
Fee
we've got
looks
lots of
fab.
courses here, haven't we?
We have,
Clay,
Yeah,
Silver
of course, we'll be
Clay.
talking all about that
beading,
later.
do the beading. The beading is necessary. You must do the beading.
And can we just have a moment for Fee with curly hair?
Isn't she gorgeous?
Yeah.
She's stunning.
And I'm hoping she's gone now. But I tell you what, the set of pins on that woman as well. Now, because I've seen her in shorts. In a quite compromising situation, if the truth be known. But we were on a hen do, and yeah, the set of pins on that woman. Anyway, where were we? Right then, so that's Fee, everyone. If you've not met her before, she's one of the presenters here at Jewellery Maker, and we just love her. Now, this is the other aspect of your challenge today. Now, I don't know if maybe necessarily all of you have gone for this before, because it is a little bit different. So I'd like you to try this today, if you've not tried it before. It's $11.95. And honestly, I think you'll find it completely addictive, particularly this colour. Now, it's metallic pearl colour. That's a perfect description for this colour. It's going to go with absolutely everything, but what you're seeing here is you've got polyester loops. And there's so much polyester on there, to the point, actually, Natalia, when we come over to you later, if we can take one of these loops apart and dissect it, that would be great, so we can really get our mindset into how this happens. But there's so much of it becomes incredibly firm, so I can I'm really squeezing it to be able to do that. But it just means that you can get a chunky chain look without it being too weighty, and of course at $11.95 that gives you half a metre. That's a 50cm length. I know it doesn't state it there on your graphics, but you will be getting half a metre. So the code on that is XKMF04, £11.95. So Natalia, has Natalia got everything apart from the hypersthene? I'm going to bring this over to you, my lovely. Now, for those people who've not met you before, Natalia, please may I interview you?
You can ask me anything.
Oh,
I can't
really?
answer
What did you have for
everything.
your tea last night?
A duck wrap.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
I had
wasn't
fish
very
fingers,
nice.
peas and mashed potato last night.
That sounds nicer than what I had.
No, it was called Let's Concoct Out of anything you've got left in the freezer that
Yeah.
isn't freezer burnt.
They're good. It's like the challenge. Challenge Lucy. to
Yeah,
make
no, it was
some
Challenge
dinner.
Drew last
Oh,
night.
right,
Yeah, my
okay.
husband is quite good at concoctions. So, Natalia, you are a specialist in silver clay, and obviously we're going to be looking into that a little late, not long to wait at all in the show, because when we go for it, we're seriously going to go for it. Today we're going to be doing a TV exclusive launch of Natalia's latest book, and it is quite an incredible piece of information for you to have at hand. And if you're passionate about jewellery, not even silver clay, it's one of those things that you will just, it's an indulgent read, and you'll learn absolutely loads from it as well. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. And all the aspects of what you see around here we're saving for a bit later in the show. So let's talk about the challenge now.
Okay.
And I mean, I was going to interview though. Are you, you've been making jewellery quite a while.
I
haven't
have.
you?
I started when I was 17, so it was only a couple of years ago.
3 years.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
4 years ago, 21.
Yeah.
About 17.
Yeah, there's a lot of sun in Yorkshire, you know, so hence the skin's aged. But I used to make things out of salt dough, and I used to do polymer clay things and crystals and that kind of stuff. And then I had a bit of a wilderness period with my creativity, and then I really got into jewellery making big time when I went into fashion styling, because you always need that, they call it the hero piece, which is the piece of jewellery that will really make the outfit look amazing. And I wanted to start making my own things. So of course you've got to learn, haven't you? And silver was my weapon of choice because I wanted precious metal.
And I wonder why. I mean, it is absolutely amazing.
And I came across this material called silver clay, and I'd never heard of metal clays before. I just thought silver came in a sheet, and you know you had to hammer it and saw it and things. And when I saw the fact that it looks like a ceramic clay and you can mould it and model it like you can with polymer clay, I was hooked. That was me. I fell in love with it, and I've been in love ever since. And
the love and the passion shows, because obviously now this is Natalia's forte, and this is what she's known for, not just within the UK either. It's spreading further and further afield. So we'll come to that all later on. But as for your challenge today, so have you got it all?
I haven't.
handy?
No.
Oh, we haven't got. Excuse me a second. Natalia doesn't have her bits and pieces.
I don't have my beads. I need my beads.
I'm bringing it to you here, my lovely. Right,
Thank you.
this
Oh,
is
so
your
excited to see
cacophony
these.
of gorgeous things.
I've got to have a look at this. These are quite incredible. You know, just to work with things like this is amazing, and to get people wearing them. And
stunning.
Can you imagine, you know, you've got your beautiful creations on show at craft fairs or, you know, on the internet or whatever, and people are not going to have seen things like this.
No.
This is remarkable.
It's lovely,
So wearable.
really lovely. So that's part 3 champagne. So have you got any ideas initially? So you've got your wire, the polyester chain, the shell pearl, the 3-strand pack, and the hypersthene. I mean, that colour combination is...
It's just amazing, and they all go together. And so no, I have no idea. I'm just going to snip the strands up. I'm going to let them mingle in the bead tray, and I'm going to let them
Have a
tell
little
me,
play.
talk to me. Do the beads ever talk to you and say, make me into this?
Yeah, they all have different accents as well.
Depending on where they came from in the world. That's
No,
true,
not
actually.
necessarily, just depending on my state of mind as I'm talking to that day. Like, for me, hematite is always quite...
Yeah.
I think hematite might have a Russian accent.
Yeah, actually.
But it
it's a
could be
bit
because my
exotic.
friend's from Russia and she wears a lot of
Yeah.
hematite. So
Well, you know, because you go
probably why.
hematite, I always imagine that it's
Hematite.
a real cool dude, you know, going, hey, mama. You're making me
Mama.
a bit weird.
I'm making you weird.
Because you're saying stuff like this and it's actually appealing to me and I'm agreeing with
Well,
you.
we could carry on. I mean, where do you think? How
Where
would the
could it go?
shampoo tour?
Or the shampoo would be, you know, like from Thailand or somewhere like
Oh
that.
yeah,
Would
nice,
be a little
beautifully
bit,
exotic
yeah,
and beautiful.
Far Eastern.
Nice.
Far Eastern
Okay.
region.
And right, well, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so. I think that's telling the viewers a lot about our state of mind at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, most definitely. So, thank you very much. You can stop it now. They're taking the mickey out of me there. Right, well, enjoy your challenge. Enjoy.
I'm going to be busy today. I'm doing
you are.
silver clay in this.
We're doing silver clay and abundance, and we've got the book launch happening. But right now, we're going to do something brand new in. I'll leave you to it, my darling.
Thank
Let's
you.
scoot over here.
Thank you very much.
Right. So, which one do you want to go for, Karen? Okay. Can I also say we've got these coming up? Let me show you these. This is a silly price. I've got some beautiful spring and summer colours today. Isn't that gorgeous? I wanted to show you that because we're about to launch some amethyst that looks stunning with it. So we'll do these a little later. They're rose quartz hearts. Whenever we have rose quartz hearts in, they sell out in seconds. Natalia, have you got the dodgy chair that sinks?
Well, it feels okay at the moment. I'll tell you, if
Let
I
me
disappear
know.
into the death, then you'll know how.
Yeah. Yeah, it does seem like you've gone quite low down.
Have I? Shall I keep pumping up the seat? Oh. Oh, I'm having fun here.
Oh, good.
This is the most fun that you can have in this studio. I'm okay now, I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm still here.
World famous Natalia Coleman, everybody, pumping up her seat. Brilliant.
I have to pump my own seat up.
Oh dear, I think we'll blame the weather. Right then. If you've never joined us before, we have been called the Madhouse, and we're not your typical shopping channel, and you can just stay tuned, you'll experience it for yourself. Let me show you this as well. This is a brand new 3-strand pack. Now this is the 3-strand pack with the apatite in. Look at the most incredible hues that we've got going through here. And that is a stunner. That's going to be coming up a little later for you as well. Right now then, let's do our... Oh no, but see, the thing is, I've got this as well coming up later. That fluorite is beautiful. This is so pretty. Oh my word. Hang on 1 minute. Chloe, can we just stop the music, please, hun? Thank you. Oh, wow. Look at this, and let's get as close as we possibly can, because the clarity of this amethyst, you are going to be blown away by the price of this amethyst, because it's the quality down to the colour and the cut. But look at that clarity, look at the clarity, look at the clarity. These are so pretty. Now, they're beautiful little drops. Can you imagine perhaps a choker-style necklace with these having just little drops down, because that is so in fashion at the moment, sort of 1920s feel of jewellery. Go for the very antique-y sort of feel. How about these just with a simple head pin and popping these into little dainty earrings, and they just dangle away. Now, the sparkle of those. Seriously, if you're tempted with these, you're watching Jewellery Maker. We're part of the Genuine Gemstone Company. We're one of the largest sources of gemstones in the world. If you're going to get a deal anywhere on Genuine Gemstones, you're going to get it here. If you love these and you want them, phone now. You can always put the phone down if the price isn't right for you, but people are starting to stack up on the phone lines. Secure your place, get on the lines, because your calls are answered in the order that you call in, and they're already going on the website. These are so pretty. You will simply be blown away with the price. Right, I've got less than 100 of these in stock now. They're already flying out on the web. They are so beautiful. This is genuine amethyst, and they're £8.95 for this quality. Because can you imagine a pair of simple dangly earrings made up with simple head pin? Now, again, loads of you there taking more than one of these strands. Go for it. They are incredibly beautiful. They are measuring 9 by 6 millimeters. They're little droplets that you've got there. Perhaps little charms on bracelets, the way they're going to sparkle, the way they've been cut, the clarity, the delicate hue of the colour. This is more about the clarity than it is to even sorry, it's all about the clarity even more so than it is the colour on here. Usually, you know, you go for one aspect, but it's the clarity, it's the cut and the clarity of those is stunning. £8.95. Oh, how cute is this? I've just had a text message in from Joe in West Sussex. Let's have a gander at this. And it says, "Hi Lucy, hiya Joe. I had to text you this morning as my 22-month-old son is copying you. Since he only had a handful of words, his potato is brilliant. He only says a few words, but he says potato. I wish I knew his name." Oh, so to Joe's little boy, hello Poppet, potato. Bambi, can you just quickly come and say potato for Joe's little 22-month-old boy, please? And so Bambi and Thumper, come on Thumper. He nearly fell over then.
Shy.
He's not really this shy. He's just using an opportunity to flutter his eyelashes. This is Bambi and Thumper. Aren't I lucky? Meet my team. Right, boys, after 3, potato. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Potato!
Thank you. And you may leave. If you'd like to text into the studio, you can do so to 60777. And we'd love to hear from you. Joe, that is so cute. Can you say chunky? Yeah, because a 22-month-old little boy, that could be very cute. Chunky. Right, where should we go to next? They are really beautiful. Let's go to another Thursday drill. Oh, now this is fabulous. I know that we aren't featuring this exact chain, and would you mind if I interrupt you just for a moment, Natalia? You know that, yeah, if we can get an image of that, that'd be brilliant. You can keep it there, honey. You don't have to come over. No, don't worry. We just need it round to the camera. Now, this necklace here is a piece that Natalia has made using the lava rock. That looks great with the silver clay and the chain. What a fab combination. So the chain that you're seeing here is a different type of chain, but I think it gives you a great sort of insight, an idea about how you can use this one. So this is a different shape. I think it's slightly slimmer actually from the look of it, but I think you'd still be able to get the same feel. Now this is silver plated brass and you're getting a 50 centimetre strand. I tell you what, I made a necklace for my mum the other day actually, and I got 2 lengths of chain. One was slightly larger than the other one, the links, and I literally just twisted them, and I've made her a chain. I've made her a necklace that's all chain. I didn't even put any gemstones in it. And it's like that. And then I put some really fine chain up the sides of it. So I'll put that to my neckline for you. I got 2 different types of chain, twisted them. And it just looks really nice. Hiya, Mum, if you're watching. Hope you're all right this morning, Mummy. Love you, Mummy. Bless her. Bandaged up to the nines. So this is gorgeous. It's £8.95 and it's a 50 centimetre strand. 25 by 15 millimetres each. And if you like that price, oh, you're going to love what we're about to do. We're going to have a thrill. It's the only thing you could think that rhymed with Thursday. It doesn't rhyme with Thursday, Karen. Isn't that pretty just like that? You see, with this, you could just do, if you did want to incorporate some beads, you could just do some little drops, little charms within there that would hang really nicely. Right, £8.95 originally. We're going to go even lower. I think that's so pretty just as it is. That is so lovely.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah, just really elegant, just as it is. It's gorgeous. And it's £6.95 now. Where could you buy a chain like that made for £6.95? Isn't it gorgeous? So that is solid 925 sterling silver on top of the brass there, which means you get all the look of silver, you get that wear of silver initially without the price tag, because then you've got the brass underneath. That is a really lovely, so it's 925 sterling silver plated, it's not just a silver plated colour. So you've got longevity from this 925 sterling silver plating opposed to a silver colour. Free phone number 0800 644 655. Did that just make sense? Your plating's going to last longer basically because it's silver plated instead of silver colour plated. £6.95. Thank you, Karen. Karen's just said, we're going to go to a break. We're going to go to a break on that. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We're going to scoot to a very quick break and grab some cups of tea. And on the other side of the break, we've got our first brand new kit. Now, before we just go to the break, let me just remind you, today is a really important show because by the very fabulous Natalia Coleman, who is with us in the studio. Today is the TV launch of the Silver Clay with Style book. And in fact, this piece featured here, you are going to be seeing firsthand in the studio. Stay tuned, it's all coming up on the other side of this.
Add to your collection with our Silver Art Clay DVD full of handy tips and instructions for all levels. Join guest designer Natalia Coleman in her step-by-step guide to make this glamorous inner goddess pendant, featuring a variety of different techniques that will help you develop your skills. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Thread your crimp bead onto your wire. Then take your clasp and thread the wire through the loop which is attached to the base of the clasp. Next, take the end of the wire back through the crimp bead. Pull the end of the wire all the way through the crimp until it meets with the clasp. Make sure you leave a small amount of room between the crimp and the clasp to give you some flexibility. Using your flat nose or crimping pliers, press down firmly on the crimp bead. Using wire cutters, snip off any excess wire and then your clasp will be ready for you to start beading. Once you have finished your beading, you will need to repeat the process at the other end of the wire, but this time add a crimp bead and a jump ring onto the wire. Take the thread back through the crimp bead and press down with your flat nose pliers. Then you will have a complete clasp.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Okay, I've got a gorgeous kit here for you. It's called Beadosaurus. We've got a dinosaur theme going on today, haven't we? So, what was that, sorry? Yeah, meter-long eggs have been discovered, dinosaur eggs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it said Chechnya. I'm pretty sure. I read it quickly on the news this morning, on my phone. Right, before we actually go to this kit, let's have a quick look at some of this jewellery. There are earrings to match as well, so this isn't everything that's been made from the kit. This is just a very small example, and they are beautiful. Those natural patterns and the sparkle. Oh, hello, there's lots of you shopping for this already. And then look at this necklace here. This is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Have a look at this necklace. In fact, we need to put this on the white bust, don't we? Natalia, have you got a spare white bust there, hon? Or the big beige one will be fine, whichever. Thank you, my lovely. Thank you, Helen. There you go, you can see the colours of that a little bit more now, can't you? So these are really beautiful smoky quartz. Gorgeous. And then on the necklace next to it, Natalia's just incorporated a little bit of the thread there, sorry, a little bit of the cord. Is that the hemp cord that you've used? Yeah. Yeah.
The wax.
That's really, really lovely. Really lovely. Alternating between the smoky quartz and the jasper puffy ovals. And then this stretchy bracelet which we just had a look at, and there are some earrings as well, which we'll have a look at when we go over to Natalia. But they're really, really, yeah, gorgeous colour combination. I love the fact that within this kit you've got texture and you've got different gemstones, and then you've got clarity in there as well. So let's have a look at this 3-strand kit. So it is, you've got two very different looks within here. The size of those smoky quartz, they're really impressive. Again, you've got colour cut, carat weight and clarity in those. And they are 10mm faceted rounds. So pretty. 10mm faceted rounds on the smoky quartz. And then on these puffy ovals, they're 18 by 30mm, and this is multicoloured jasper. Getting even closer on that one for you. They're lovely. And then these ones are 25 by 18. So you've got 2 strands of the same gemstone. But look at those markings. Aren't they gorgeous? Now all of these strands are 38cm in length, and the sparkle on those is really, really, really beautiful. You've then also got 50 metres of the silver colour beading thread, 6 metres of the clear elastic, and 150 metres of the monofilament. And then you've also got a large and a small organza gift bag, and in your small organza gift bag, that's where your 925 sterling silver is. 10 head pins, 10 crimp beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, and 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings. Now, just so you know, you do get a free booklet and a DVD with your first purchase, but just so you also know, we're going to do this under £20. We've got a special price on this for you today. It's called Beadosaurus. The code is NMGP51, brand new in today. Your price is coming up on screen, and it says £17.95. Good luck, folks. Less than £20. £17.95. It's stunning. The quality of those smoky quartz. You see, would you be able to get those for what, £9.95 here at Jewellery Maker, just simply by themselves? If you have a look at the prices on the website, if you do price comparisons. And then, you know, these 2 further strands as well as all that solid 925 sterling silver, as well as your beading thread, your elastic and your monofilament for £17.95. Right, I'm going to take these over to Natalia. Did you need some more of these to demo with her?
Smoky quartz, please.
A smoky quartz, okay. And I'll take these over as well. Oh, check me out, multitasking as in carrying lots of things all at once. So there's some extras as well, because have we got the earrings to hand there?
Oh, we have.
Oh, we have.
Oh, do you know, I love this. I love this kit. I get so excited when I see the kits because they're all so different.
Yeah, that's
I don't know who sends me the kits, but they're a little angel because they choose really different ones.
I think it's Hannah who's been choosing these ones for you.
She's got a good taste, that Hannah.
Oh, she has, hasn't she? And so you've got these other earrings as well. This has all been made for less than £18. And it's solid 925 sterling silver and genuine gemstones for £17.95. Gorgeous.
Do you know what's the best part of this kit is that you've got 2 of the same gemstone with the same shape, but you've got 2 different sizes, and then you've got the added bonus of the fact that they're all different colours.
Yeah.
So you can really, the possibilities are endless for this kit. I could have gone mad. I could have done 10 different designs with it.
And so this might be a kit you might want to buy twice because it's at £17.95. Yeah, you seriously might just want to just go for it twice, in order to get even better value for money, because the more you buy, the better value for money you get from us here at Jewellery Maker, to be honest. I'll just pop these over here so you can see them like that a little bit clearer. There you go. So 2 necklaces, one of which has used the hemp cord in there as well. Yeah. And then the bracelet and 2 pairs of earrings, and they're beautiful piece of jewellery, and very gemstone heavy, of course, the one on the end there as well. So which, excuse me, I've really got the hiccups today. Which technique are you going to show to us?
I'm going to show the, I call it space age pendant with the hemp.
This one here, it's beautiful.
A bit, you know, like a pod, the mothership. That's what it reminded me of.
Yes, those motherships that we come into contact with so frequently. So,
oh dear.
Just so you know, the hemp isn't part of the kit. That's the only thing that doesn't come part of it is the hemp cord.
And you could use ribbon, you could use anything to string it with. I've chosen one of these, and you know, just to illustrate the fact that they're all so different. Look at the beautiful markings on that one. It's got almost this transparent quality on the left, and then this bit in the middle, and then you've got the darker olive green on the side. So if you're going to choose a feature bead to do this with, you know, have a little hunt through your strand and see what you end up with. And if you order a couple of them, well, you're going to have fun, aren't you?
Yeah, with lots of different scope, with lots of different pieces that will really pop out to be perhaps feature pieces that stand out from the strand. Yeah, lots of scope there. Okay.
Now, the other week you had Gemma on, who's brilliant. Gemma Crowe.
Yeah.
And she does amazing things in it. She's got such a creative mind, and she inspired me to do something with the wire, the beading thread. Because
you do get 50 metres in every kit, and that makes on average, if you're going to do simple single-stranded necklaces, makes about 60. So you've got a lot, and that comes in every kit. So you can waste it, you can go wrong and start again, but also you can be really indulgent with it in design.
You can start to use it to complement your design rather than just having it as a stringing
material. Not just
material.
as a functional thing.
So, and also the holes in these are quite big, so it meant that I could go through several times with it. So take quite a long length of your beading thread, so about 1.5 meters. Yeah. Oh, we said that at the same time. Are you supposed to make a wish or something?
Yeah, like a pinky wish or something.
Yeah. So so what I did,
I've just been asked actually if you just pop over there a little bit more. We need to get this sorted, don't we?
We do, because it's just remembering, isn't it? We ought to have a big arrow saying work here. Okay, so just pushing the one end of the thread, and having said that, that's got a big hole. See this one? Oh no, there was a slight blockage. I think it was me that was doing that. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking it along until we've got about 0.5 meter left on the other side of the thread. So we've got plenty of the thread to play with. And I'm just going back up through the hole. Excuse my nails, they're a little bit blue because I've been working with copper. And it don't come off when you don't wear gloves. And then I'm just pulling that through, and can you see we've got a little loop developing there. So I want my loop to be fairly close to the bead, like that. And then I'm going to go around again. And I'm going to just pop that through again, and you can see what we're doing. And you know, you could do whatever you want to. This has a butterfly effect as well. You can make a butterfly. If you were cleverer than me, you could have a go and see if you can make little butterfly shapes, because I've seen all your designs. You're a clever lot. You inspire me. Now when I go on Facebook, I go and all my comments are always, wow, that took my breath away. Sharp intake of breath. Oh my goodness. So I've done the 3 little loops on there, and so at this point you've still got time to, you know, shape it and change those. And then I'm going to do the other side. So I'm going to use this other piece of thread to do the same. So back through the bead again, and trying to make these symmetrical at this point, but if you want to go for asymmetrical, that's fine too. So you could just do a random design if you wanted to, and then that's a design too. And then my final pass through with this end, going back through the bead again. And as you get further along, it gets a little bit tighter in that hole through the bead, so you might want to use your pliers to do that. And then at this point we need some kind of hanging hook for the necklace. So I'm just going to pop that through again through the center of the bead, so it comes out the other side. And then I'm going to pinch that together at the top, because it has a very wiry feel to it, this, so you can manipulate it like wire. And then I'm going to use a crimp and pop that on the end of that just to secure it. So I'm going to pull and then push that down. Ooh, crimp's coming off. Okay, and then you can just open that up. You've got a little hook there. So I'd get my round nose pliers in there and make that more rounded, and so that's my... It does have a butterfly
Yeah,
look to
it
it, a
does,
little
doesn't
strand
it? That's
hanging out,
lovely. And
doesn't
just having
it?
the crimp bead on the end of that when you push the beading thread together there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cute.
So cute, yeah. Cute's a good word.
It's cute.
And so then, this is where we're going to add our smoky quartz. These are so beautiful as well. I'm just a quartz girl, you know, when I think somebody asked me to answer some questions about what's your favourite gemstone, and it has a straight away quartz, any kind of quartz. So when you send me
I think
smoky
it's
quartz,
the
I'm
clarity of quartz, and it's a lovely sort of, yeah, it can be really sparkly as well, quartz. Like with your jasper, it's a bit more of a dense colour, so you get a lovely lustre on the surface, but with a quartz, you can get a real sparkle from, which is lovely with this kit because you get the best of both worlds.
Now, somebody gave me a top tip the other day, and I have to credit them with this. It was Chris and Stella at my workshop the other day, and they were saying about if you can't see the end of your thread, colour it with a coloured pen, and you can see it.
What a great idea!
Isn't that fantastic? And it's a really simple thing that makes such a big difference in your life, particularly with monofilament.
I was going to say, I've actually, to be honest, I've done that with a coloured nail varnish on the end of monofilament.
Yeah.
But the only thing with that is it can get quite thick if you're going through smaller beads. But
That's
yeah,
right.
just colour it in with a
just
felt tip.
or a fluorescent marker or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I've done is we've got two little strands hanging out the bottom of there. So I just popped a smoky quartz onto the end of the short one, and then I put a crimp, and then I'm going to take the crimp right to the end and just squash it down so that my smoky quartz then is held in place, but it can slide up and down there. It's nice to fiddle with your jewellery. I like to have jewellery that's
yeah, it's nice, particularly if it's pendant length. I do that quite a lot as well, sort of lower diaphragm pendant length. That's nice.
And then I'm going to put another one. So I'm leaving this strand a little bit longer so I can decide where I want it. So you could put another crimp. You could put another crimp at the top to secure it, but if you just want it to roam around, then you can leave it there. And so leave your thread long, and then pop the crimp cover on there, the crimp, sorry, and decide where you want that, so we'll have that there. And then another bead on the end of it, and another crimp. Oh, I can't see my end of my wire. And then squash that down there, and then just trim that end off there. And you have the pendant.
That is gorgeous. So you just literally use the top part as a bail?
Yeah, to hang it with. And then, you know, you can, that one's moved around to that side, so just pop it back like that. So we have our little design there. And you could do that however you wanted. You could squash the ends and make it more squared if you wanted to. The world's your oyster.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. And there you can see it in the complete piece. And the only extra that Natalia's incorporated into this kit is that hemp cord. Natalia, thank you so much. So let's have a little look again at the 3 strands that you get in this kit. So there's 2 strands of the jasper and of course the smoky quartz, 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres of clear elastic, 150 metres of monofilament, a large and a small organza gift bag, and all your solid 925 sterling silver. And that's all for a brand new price, an amazing price. It's $17.95. You need to grab it. It's a brand new kit. It's beautiful quality and incredible price. So go for it. Free phone number at the bottom of your screen, and you can buy it online as well. But right now, let's have a look at your designs on the Wall of Fame. Okay, so would you like to go first? Some gorgeous entries.
I've spotted something I recognise there.
Why don't
Shall I do that one?
Yeah.
Okay,
this is equally beautiful. It's just that this is silver plate.
333, and oh my word, I've seen this in the flesh. I saw this being born.
How?
On Tuesday, because this lady was at my workshop and she's gorgeous.
Oh,
She's
how
called
fab.
Stella Osborne. Hello, Stella.
Hello, Stella.
I love you. Dear Jewellery Maker,
from Manchester.
Can't wait to see Thursday's show with Natalia Coleman. I now have a new addiction in silver clay, as if beading, wire wrapping, etc. weren't enough. I thought you might like to see my first piece made with silver clay. See, this is what you can do. First piece. Because you're all so clever, you just make amazing things. And I thought I think it takes jewellery to that next level. Just have to build up my silver clay stash now, but don't tell the other half. Keep on inspiring us and introducing new skills, eagerly anticipating copper and bronze clays. Love, Stella Osborne from Manchester, and you prove that anybody can pick this up and make a success of it.
First try.
So well done, Stella.
So it's beautiful. I think it's really arty the way you photographed that as well. Well done, hon. I've got one here, 336, and this is just lovely for summer. It looks look quite nice on my top today, actually. And this is from Ellison. Hi, hon. And it says, this set was made from the pink Chinese jade, pink tiger's eye, and rose quartz from Jewellery Maker, and a black crystal from my stash. Best wishes, and that's from Ellison. Gorgeous, hon. And you are 336. Next one.
This is a lady after my own heart because it's simplicity, and simplicity always works. It's beautiful. And this is 335, and it's Amy Blondell from Guernsey.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, all at JM. Here's my entry that I made for somebody at work. Oh, lucky person. It's made of green and cream potato pearls from my gem boxes.
You don't say potato like that, Natalia.
Potato. Oh, no, I can't do it. I've tried.
Go on, try it again.
Potato. Is that better? Is that better? You did it.
And then, yeah, that's really lovely. And then this is lovely as well. 334. This is from Anne in Huddersfield. Hiya, hon.
Oh, hello,
Hi,
Anne.
all fab peeps at Jewellery Maker. Having to sit on my hands as over Easter spent way too much, but then I got all my lovely gems and well. Here is this week's entry for the Wall of Fame, made with Sculpey clay. Only second attempt at making jewellery from clay. Love the way you don't know what's going to happen and how it'll look, and if it's not right, you have spare to use, and then using the inside beads, etc. No waste, woohoo! And that's from Anne in Huddersfield, and that is absolutely lovely. I'll show you that way.
And Anne, I'm in Huddersfield as well, so we'll have to go for a coffee. Let me know where you are.
Oh, and what message on Facebook? Could that be the best thing?
Yeah. Get in touch.
Yeah, in Huddersfield, and go and see Natalia. That'd be fab. So we'll come to some more Wall of Fame entries a little later in the show. But coming up for you next, it's the reason Natalia is here. And I tell you what, we're going to be launching something incredibly exclusive. Silver clay. You just wait till you see it. Be prepared to be addicted on the other side of this.
Want to learn more about silver clay? Then why not come and join us on our silver clay course? Join professional art clay instructor Natalia Coleman as she guides you through the techniques of handling, shaping, forming and firing silver clay. Then you'll be given the chance to design and create your own jewellery, which you can take home. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and take a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes 20 grams of art clay, use of all relevant tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, all for £89. For details on course dates and availability, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
I'm an outdoor girl, aren't I? Lots of wind. I'm going to be your presenter on The Late Show. Look at that. And I give good hugs.
Best celebrity impression.
Oh, this is difficult. Oh, I do a good Montgomery Burns.
I like doing Cilla Black.
Smithers! Life is full of surprises. Hatchet face.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, get out!
Get away from me, that camera's too close.
Get it now in your basket and check out!
Favourite sayings. Now, Rod Jinks keeps stealing these.
We go Lolo, Buffalo.
There's been words, but he doesn't listen.
Holy guacamole as well.
Love cakes.
What do you mean, is that the best? Did you say, is that the best you've got?
Bourgeois.
Yeah, it is.
Just comes out of my mouth, you know.
You know, Jewellery Maker, look at the set, it's absolutely amazing. Favourite biscuit?
A Rocky Robin.
Chocolate hobnob.
Is that a biscuit or a chocolate bar, though? There's controversy there.
Is this over yet?
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker. You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
When you're watching our day show or repeat show on the internet, you can hold up to 2 items in your basket at any one time. However, when watching the live late show between the hours of 5 PM to 9 PM, things are slightly different. Due to the stock quantity being live, you can only place 1 item in your basket before you must check that item out, giving a fair opportunity for all watching. Remember, you can only purchase items from the live late show by heading to the Jewellery Maker homepage and clicking the Watch Us Live button. Enjoy the online experience with Jewellery Maker.
I'm going to show you something now that we have got a very, very, very exclusive bundle of. To be honest, we've only got 50 and they are incredibly exclusive and a brilliant saving. I do think that this is probably going to make more sense to you if you're not familiar with silver clay after we've talked to Natalia about it a little bit more. But effectively and essentially, I need to show you some pieces actually. Tom, can I grab you or Jack? Sorry, Bambi or Thumper. Can I grab you for a second, please? Jack, is that all right? I'd love some examples of Natalia's work here because then it'll make sense. I know they're just down there at the moment, if that's okay. Here he is. I would get them, it's just I'm presenting live telly. I'm not being a diva. Thank you very much. Oh! Oh! There were some pieces all beautifully presented and now they're just it. Right, let me show, for example, this to you. This is probably my favourite piece in the studio today, Natalia. In fact, oh, please may I wear it for a minute?
Yes, of course.
Oh.
Let's make it look beautiful.
Wow. The beauty of silver clay is you can get very different looks from it. Look at how that's got a metallic-y sheen. It's amazing. Have you got like a rainbow effect on that?
Yeah, I used a liver of sulphur solution, which is all in the book about how to do that.
Oh, wow. So I've never seen, so that's in the book. That's in the book, how to do that effect there. So this is in the book as well. I just like, because I had a look through before. And this is beautiful. Look at that. So that's using a cuff style bracelet, but this is all silver clay. And we've got a couple more, oh, we've got loads of examples here, in fact, absolutely loads of examples. So this is just if you want to appear like, I was going to say a proper silver jeweller without, but it's not silversmithing. Is it silversmithing?
Well, silversmithing is the traditional use of silver.
Yeah.
And so this is silver, being a silver artisan, I guess.
Yes. Oh, perfect. I love that explanation of it. Yeah. So this is silver. And what percentage of silver are we looking at in the clay here? 99.9% silver, and you can make these. So it takes us into silver artisans. I think that's a beautiful explanation of it. See, these are just some examples. The opportunities of what you can do are just endless. I mean, look at this bracelet here. Now, just so you know, 20 of the special offer have gone already. I think that this ring is amazing. Look, 99.9% silver. Ah! I just love that ring, that is gorgeous. I'm going to pop that down. So, I mean, there's absolutely tons. What we have for you today is an incredibly exclusive offer. It's unique to us here at Jewellery Maker, and it's the silver clay made simple. These are Natalia's own DVDs. Am I right thinking they're $14.99 on their own?
Normally, yes.
$14.95 on the website, the silver clay made simple. Further adventures in silver clay, but I won't carry on because we'll get done for royalties. This is a brand new book. This is the TV launch exclusive. Am I right in thinking you had your actual launch on the 7th of April?
We had a little meet-up get-together in the West Midlands in Tipton, and I launched my book there, and just asked everybody to come along and celebrate with me, and luckily some people bought it too, so that was great. It had a little signing desk, and it was really lovely to see, because I've had this book on my mind for 2 years, and I finally got round to starting it in August last year, and I spent every spare moment writing it. So I would be all day in my pyjamas on a Sunday typing, and then I would be sanding clay down on a Saturday night. When my daughter was in bed, I would rush off and start up other things, and there's 22 projects in there, and I thought, right, oh gosh, I've got to make 22
projects. And then for $39.95 you get both the DVDs and this brand new exclusive book.
That's amazing.
TV
value.
exclusive. It is incredible value. Now, unfortunately, we are about to, it looks like they're going to allocate very, very quickly the exclusive offers. So I think it's your manual to silver clay. There's a little bit about Natalia in there as well. So Natalia, who is here, right now, is the person who has written this book. We're giving you a great saving. If you have already got those DVDs and you just want the book, where's the best place for people to go to just for the book, Natalia?
You can get the book on my website, which is silverclaycreations.co.uk.
Silverclaycreations.co.uk, and that's just for the book. But we are having a very special offer here for you today at $39.95, for that's the bundle offer. Now, good luck on that. Do hold the phone lines. I hope you get it. It's a very exclusive offer. So obviously we've got these incredible pieces here we've just shown to you, and we can keep coming back to these. But I'm going to take this over to Natalia, and we're going to talk through. Now, some of you are well on your way with silver clay, and you've got one there, haven't you? We'll have a look at this here. And you've been well on your way, and you've been enjoying it for quite some time. I'm just going to swap a couple of these round, if I may. So I'm still talking to you, it's just I'm not being seen on the telly. I'll just bring these over here. There we go. Right, starting from the very basics then. So for those of you who have already tried this out and you've already got this, just bear with us. But if you've already got it, to be honest, I know people who've bought more than one of these because it is such exceptional value for money, and then you've just got a stock of your tools as well. So, why would people want to be buying this box?
It has everything you need to start making silver jewellery today. And on the workshops that I run, people say to me, Natalia, what would you advise me to buy first in terms of materials and equipment? And I just say the starter kit, and the Jewellery Maker starter kit's the most comprehensive one that I've seen, because it really has everything, and the price is absolutely brilliant too.
So if we go through every item that comes in here. Okay. So first of all, probably most important.
Yeah, you have 7 grams of silver clay, and 7 gram pack like this will make you a couple of pairs of earrings, about 5 charms. It will make you, or a pendant on its own, and maybe your charm. And it depends on the scale of jewellery you work in. So if you're working small, you'll get a lot more out of it.
And with this being the slow dry as well, this is great for people who are starting out.
Exactly, because it has a slightly different binding ingredient that makes it have a longer working time, and you can also, it's very good for doing shapes where you're wrapping, like making a ring or making a rope of clay and bending it.
So that's that one there, first of all. And that's your slow dry. Okay, which would you gravitate towards next?
The first thing that I say is the playing cards, and they are the very first method that were introduced by the Japanese.
That's a nice bashed box there. I will get you. In fact, let me just go in here. I think we've got another one here.
Branded cards, and people keep saying to me, "Oh, I can't use these. I have to go and get some others because I'm keeping these for posterity for my Jewellery Maker cards."
Let's have a look at this box instead. I'll pop that away in the dungeon.
But basically, in silver clay, when we work with silver clay, we talk about the thickness of the clay. So this is what you'll end up with as a piece of jewellery, how thick it will be. And we talk about it in terms of playing cards thick. So everywhere you look, it will say roll this to 3 playing cards thick or 4 playing cards. And you would have 2 piles of cards, and you would put them down side by side and then roll like that, and it keeps your clay nice and even.
So the thickness of the cards determines then the thickness of your clay?
Yes, absolutely.
Fab. So you've got playing cards, but these are Jewellery Maker branded that you get in your starter kit.
And then we also have a water pen. So it's like a fountain pen. It has a brush on the end, and the barrel, instead of having ink, has water in it. And when you're at the clay stage of working, this is very much like ceramic clay, where you would add water to your ceramic clay. You know, remember that scene from Ghost?
Yes,
doing that?
yes.
When I first took this up, one of my friends said he imagined me like Demi Moore, except in miniature. And what you do with the pen is you use it to smooth, and you can use it to stick two pieces of clay together to get them wet, and then you stick them. And it's just a fantastic tool, and we use it again and again when you're working with silver clay. We have a piece of sponge pad, so one side is soft sponge and the other side has a grit on it, so it enables you to tidy up pieces of clay that have dried, so that you can make it all beautiful and tidy and smooth before you fire it. We've got the little mini rolling pin, which is like a magic wand. I think this one, it's gorgeous, and you can use that with the polymer clay as well. So if you already have some polymer clay and you want to use these tools, you can do.
And that's that rolling pin just there. There you go.
And then we have this, you know, some of these things in here, they're worth quite a lot of money, so this is what makes the kit so valuable. This is an agate burnisher, so it's a tool with the bamboo handle and then a piece of agate, genuine agate on the tip.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Natalia, but just to let you know, we're getting very limited stock on the starter kit now. Everything that you see here, everything, including that 99.9% silver clay, pure silver, 99.9% pure silver, is $44.95 for everything, including the box, and we've still got loads more, so we're not even halfway through.
I know, we keep going, going. It's like, what is it? Mary Poppins bag, we keep pulling things out.
It's like my handbag every day, you never know what's growing in it.
And this is used to create a high shine on the fired silver. So we saw Stella's pendant on the Wall of Fame. She used the burnisher, she sat patiently burnishing and created a beautiful mirror-like shine. You can also use this if you want to attach gold leaf to your pieces. You would burnish it on with this. You just heat the silver gently and then you add your gold leaf.
Okay.
When you've fired your silver, you need to brush it, and you need a really strong brush to do that, and this is fabulous. Isn't that lovely? I say these tools are so beautiful. I'd want to write my name on them, they're so nice. And then we sort of half covered, but this is basically, I have one here that I have prepared earlier.
A piece of Perspex?
This is a piece of Perspex, and it's actually called a snake roller. It's like Marcel Marceau. Can you see it? And I'm going to demonstrate how to use this brilliant item. It may look like just a piece of Perspex to you, but oh boy, it's like a miracle tool later on when we show you. And then we have some tweezers, so really important for picking up hot pieces of silver that have just been fired, for adding stones to your work, for any small detailed work. You've got a couple of emery boards, which are for sanding pieces that have straight edges. We've got a little circle cutter, which I'm going to use later on. And then we have this gorgeous, have a little sniff of this. It has lavender in it. This is a balm which acts as a resist for the clay, so whatever surface you're rolling onto, it will stop the clay from sticking. It's also good if you've got a really sore nose when you've got a cold, and for your lips. So it has multifunction. And then finally we have this piece of wire mesh which will enable you to fire your silver. So the silver clay can be fired 3 ways: in a kiln, with a gas torch, and on top of your gas hob or a gas camping stove, and you literally pop your piece of wire mesh on top of the burner, turn it on, and wherever it glows orange is where you place your piece of dried out silver, and it will fire in 5 minutes.
Fab. Really fab. And all of it for $44.95. And you get, I think the box is really lovely as well. The box is really lovely to then keep your pieces in after you've made. It's a lovely little display box. Now, I believe that our exclusive offer of the book and the DVDs has now all been allocated. It's not necessarily to say that it's all sold out, but currently they've all been allocated to people on the website. So for those people out there who are just wanting the book, and the DVDs as well are available on there?
DVDs are available on there, and I think Jewellery Maker have a better deal on the DVD.
Oh, buy the DVDs from us, because we do a better deal than Natalia is doing on her own website, but Natalia has got the book separately, and the website is?
It's all the W's, silverclaycreations.co.uk.
Fab. Fab. So it's proving, obviously, it's hugely in demand. It's Natalia Coleman. If you're new to the jewellery industry, this is Natalia Coleman. Yes, the real deal. And she's just lovely. So, before, are we going to do questions now? Yeah? Okay, excuse me 1 second, because lots of you have spent some time sending in some questions, and in fact, they're here. So,
I had them all along.
Natalia Coleman, I have a question here for you from Sam Granger. Hi, Sam. And it says, I have a ring I made from silver clay, which I wear every day, and it's a split along the join.
Yeah.
Can I repair this, and how is it done? Thanks very much in advance from Sam.
Thank you for asking that question, Sam, because it's a brilliant question and it happens all the time. When you make a ring, you roll a panel of silver clay and you wrap it around a mandrel. So obviously you're going to have a join, and sometimes the join can actually come apart when you're wearing the ring if it's not bonded enough when it's been fired. So a really easy way to mend this is to get some silver paste. So if you have a jar of silver paste, or you can make your own, so you take your silver clay, water it down and make it like the consistency of melted ice cream, and then take a cocktail stick or a brush and apply the paste into the join. You may need to do this 2 or 3 times, let it dry in between. When it's fully dried, fire it again and you should have a seamless ring. And I've done this a lot. We do it in workshops where people have these problems where the
And so what will have happened? What can you do to stop that happening in the first place?
Well, when you're making a ring, what you need to do is you need to run your finger along, and if you can feel any kind of bumps, or that there's obviously it's not
any indication of a join
properly.
at all.
That's right. You need to keep filling it with paste or syringe clay, and just keep filling it with your finger, sanding back, feeling again.
And the paste and the syringe clay we sell on the website as well.
We do, yeah.
Okay. So thank you for that. Brilliant, Sam. I hope that's helped. We've got one from Helen here, Helen Dry, and it's how do you stop your clay drying while you're working on it?
Aha, right, okay. I've got a little device, and this is an idea from one of the wonderful people in the metal clay community around the world, and basically what she suggests is that you get yourself a little Tupperware container, airtight container, just stick a piece of sponge into the bottom of it, get the sponge wet, and then that acts like a little moisture chamber. So just say you're working on, you've rolled your clay out, and then you suddenly think, oh, where's the cutter that I needed, or the phone rings, or you're not quite sure what you're going to do with it. Just pop that, imagine your clay's on there, just pop that over it, and it just keeps it hydrated. And then also when you finish working with your clay, if you've got any leftovers, wrap it tightly in some cling film, like I have done here. Pop that inside your little chamber and pop the lid on. You could also put a wet baby wipe in there, or a piece of wet J-cloth.
Something with some moisture that's going to feed the atmosphere in there. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to come to some more questions later, but we're going to see a demo now.
Let's see a demo. Okay. Well, the first demo that I want to do is to show you how to make a silver capped bead, and it's actually in the book. So would you mind leaving to the cover, because I had the sample of these earrings, and I've been taking my work around all over the place at the moment, showing it, and these earrings have disappeared. So I'm sure they're somewhere.
Is there?
But they are in page 52.
Okay.
So my molting on assistant Lucy, she's helping me out today. Can you come and help me out at all my work?
I should be in a bikini and feathers. What did we say?
Sequins everywhere. 52. You go
I'm
back
too
that
far
way.
ahead. It's a lovely book.
Thank you. I had to have it typeset 3 times because I didn't like the way it looked until I got it exactly how I wanted it.
It's really lovely. Am I allowed to bend it a little bit?
Yeah,
you sure?
Yeah, that'd be
I hate doing that on your books, but I just want to be able to.
That's my guilty pleasure. I do that on all my books. I'm light on them. And so
gorgeous.
What we've got here is we have some beads, and if you have it, what you need to do is you need to account for shrinkage on your silver clay, because it shrinks because there's moisture in the clay. So obviously when that evaporates, it gets a bit smaller, and then when you fire it, the little molecules of silver all bond together a little bit, so they take up some more space that was there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so you end up with a between an 8 to 10% shrinkage. So when you are doing this particular project, you need to go for a bead that is slightly larger than the bead that you're actually going to attach the bead caps to.
Okay. And
we need minimal amounts of clay. So there's a section on using accents in silver, so you don't have to spend a lot of money to look good. Somebody said that.
I like that.
So we're just taking a little bit of silver. So you can do it a couple of ways. You can either cut out an exact circle using the little cutter inside the starter kit, or you can just pinch off a little bit of clay. I'm going to use one of the pearls that we had earlier, the shell pearls, and then I'm going to go directly on the top where there is the hole, and I'm going to squish that down, because my idea for doing this was that I wanted to achieve the effect of looking like the silver had just melted onto the bead. And the other idea is that it uses minimal amounts of clay, and that also that it looks quite rough, that it looks that's very organic looking. So that's literally all you do. And then I'm just going to take, so you could use a bead reamer to do this as well. You could use any kind of sharp implement, but it needs to be able to go up through the bead. So this is a little needle tool that I've got, so you could use a needle or a head pin. And I'm just pushing up from underneath so that I've got the hole in the top, central where I want it. And I'll take that out. And when it's dry, I'll actually make that hole a bit bigger so we can get a head pin through that. So what you do is you'd leave your clay to dry on top of the bead. That's really important so that it actually keeps its shape. Then once it's got some kind of stiffness and dryness, you would gently just twist it and remove it from the bead, and then allow it to dry. And in the book I explain lots of ways of drying your beads. So you could use a hairdryer to do it, you could put it on a warm radiator inside a cool oven, just to speed up the clay drying, and then you would fire it. It's one of the three ways.
And all of this is in the book?
All of this is in the book, and on the DVDs it's demonstrated as well. And so this here is one I made earlier. So this is the bead cap. Now this is what it looks like when it's been fired. So it has a almost like a white residue on top of it, and then we use the brush from the starter kit just to brush it, and this is moving the particles and making them flatten down.
Look at how that's shiny.
And then it's gorgeous. And you know, it never fails to surprise me just how white the silver looks, because it's so pure. It hasn't got that copper element and other alloys in it that give it a darker tinge. So you have this aluminium looking silver, which is so beautiful. So you could leave it with this lovely brushed finish that has almost a frosted effect, or you can use your agate burnisher, which I'll just pop out here. I'm going to do this on top of the snake roller, and what I'm going to do is use the edge of the burnishing tool just to flatten the silver down, and this works really well on curves. Let's move that out of my way.
Wow, it's going really, really, really highly polished.
Really shiny. And believe me, anybody who's been to one of my workshops will tell you, this is so therapeutic. People can sit for ages doing this. I have to literally keep going, okay, well the workshop's over and they're still burnishing. And then, as in all good craft programs, here's one I made earlier. And that's actually the silver attached to the bead and fully polished. So this is one of the shells that we used earlier, that as part of my challenge. So I've done a bit of my challenge already, haven't I?
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Chatting. So I've just pushed a head pin up through the bead, and then up through the silver cap, and wire wrapped loop at the top, and then attached an earring.
That is absolutely beautiful. Now, you can see the first of Natalia's DVDs is at the bottom of your screen there, and it's just $14.95 from us here at Jewellery Maker. Natalia, thank you so much.
Could I just show you very quickly?
Yes, please do, yeah.
This is something done on a bigger scale with a bit more clay, but using the same principles on a big piece of a big pendant, and that looks pretty good. And just to allow for the shrinkage, I just popped some post-it note or a piece of card over the top and just sellotaped it just to add a little bit of extra dimension on there to allow for the shrinkage.
Fab. Well, thank you so much. We'll of course be catching up with Natalia throughout the show. We're going to go to a quick break and we'll see you for more on the other side of this.
Want to learn more about silver clay? Then why not come and join us on our silver clay course? Join professional art clay instructor Natalia Coleman as she guides you through the techniques of handling, shaping, forming and firing silver clay. Then you'll be given the chance to design and create your own jewellery, which you can take home. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and take a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes 20 grams of art clay, use of all relevant tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, all for £89. For details on course dates and availability, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Add to your collection with our Silver Art Clay DVD full of handy tips and instructions for all levels. Join guest designer Natalia Coleman in her step-by-step guide to make this glamorous inner goddess pendant, featuring a variety of different techniques that will help you develop your skills. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Want to advance your polymer clay techniques? Then why not come and join us on our new Geometric Designs course. Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she guides you through numerous techniques, including the woven and basket weave canes, checkerboard canes, Celtic canes and much more. If you're looking to create timeless handmade jewellery, then this is the course for you. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and take a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, buffet style lunch and refreshments, and all for just £67.95. For details on course dates and availability, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655. We look forward to seeing you.
Thread a bead of your choice onto a head pin. Using your thumb, create a right angle. Then, using your wire cutters, trim the head pin approximately 1 centimetre from the bead. Using your round nose pliers, rotate the head pin back towards you until it meets the base of the bead. Then you will have created a basic loop.
New to jewellery making? Then why not come and join us on our Beading for Beginners course? Join guest designer Cherry Green as she takes you through all the basic techniques to create your very own necklaces, earrings and bracelets. You will learn a variety of skills, all of which will help you get started in jewellery making. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and have a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes beading thread, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, a 925 sterling silver findings pack, use of all relevant tools, a buffet style lunch and refreshments. All this for just £79.95. For details on course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
When you're watching our day show or repeat show on the internet, you can hold up to 2 items in your basket at any one time. However, when watching the live late show between the hours of 5 PM to 9 PM, things are slightly different. Due to the stock quantity being live, you can only place 1 item in your basket before you must check that item out, giving a fair opportunity for all watching. Remember, you can only purchase items from the live late show by heading to the Jewellery Maker homepage and clicking the Watch Us Live button. Enjoy the online experience with Jewellery Maker.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
It's going to happen 3 times. Why does it not naturally fall into people's ear patterns that it should happen? Yeah. Hey, Chloe's done it. all on it, all over it, on it like a car bonnet. Right then. So, I've got some more Thursday thrills. Are you ready to be thrilled, Bambino? Yep. Yep. Are you ready to be thrilled, Zarina Princess Claire? Yep. Yep. Are you ready to be thrilled, Natalia of Natalia Coleman fame, very exciting jewellery maker?
Always.
Always. Right then, let's do it. So, we're going to do a great offer on these. Now, these are solid 925 sterling silver ear posts. So, I would say, wouldn't you say about 90% of the time our kits come with the shepherd hooks in? Sometimes it's quite nice to get the earring posts. And so these come in a pack of 20. Solid 925 sterling silver, so they were £9.45. They were £9.45. Oh, hello everybody there on the phone lines. A big warm welcome to you. If you're watching the live show, good morning. If you're watching the repeat shows, a big hello to you. So we've got a lot of these in stock, so we're going to do a cracking low price on them. So you get 20 in a pack, so they're solid 925 sterling silver. If you do want the butterfly backs to go with these, it's just £1.75 for a pack of 20 to go with them. The reason they don't come with butterfly backs, we've had lots of requests from people saying they've already got loads of butterfly backs. So can we do a lower price just for the earring post? So if you want the butterfly backs, they're only £1.75 for solid 925 sterling silver ones to pop onto your order. So we're looking at the 20 posts. Now, when you look at the bottom of this, when you're going to use it, I don't know if you can see, it's so dinky, it's so discreet, but there is a slight opening. Open it like a door. So basically, get your flat nose pliers, probably best bet, and move it forward, and so you can push it back again. If you were to open it, grab it and pull it out like that, you're really going to weaken the silver. So make sure you just open it like a little door, attach your dangle onto it and pop it closed again. £9.45 originally, right, they're solid 925 sterling silver. Solid 925 sterling silver, we've got absolutely loads of them. That's a 3mm ball on the front there. So this is 10 pairs of earring posts for £6.95. This is solid 925 sterling silver, so that's 69, just over 69 pence per pair of solid 925 sterling silver earring posts. Personally for me, when I use genuine gemstones, I use a precious metal. If I'm using plastic or coloured glass or something, I'd consider silver plated. But, oh yeah, to get the butterfly backs as well, which are £1.75 for 20, you're still paying less than the original price just for the earring posts. So £1.75 for 20 of the butterfly backs. Okay, so that's your another Thursday thrill. They're going really quickly. That's a great price on those £6.95. Okay, should we do some low stock, low price kits? What do you think, Bambi? What should we do?
Low stock, low price.
Low stock, low price. Hello, Lee Roberts. How are you? This is Lee Roberts, everybody. You know when you see the little adverts that are on the screen? He does some of them, and Chloe does others of them. And he is, what are you looking for? What can we help you with?
This is mine, and it's been stolen by Chloe Jones.
That's yours, and it's been stolen by Chloe Jones.
It's not a frisbee, it's for filming.
It's for filming, it's not a frisbee. Marvellous, that's Lee Roberts, everybody, of Lee Roberts. No, that's Lee Roberts, who is the daddy of little baby Scarlett that everyone was emailing and texting and about. Look how proud he is. You know when we had the Easter weekend and there was the little girl with the little bunny ears on? Yeah. Can you believe that created such a beautiful child? Can you believe that occurred?
She might be coming in next week.
She might be coming in next week. Oh, well, then she's got to come on and have a Jewellery Maker appearance. Yeah, his wife is ridiculously beautiful. Don't know what she sees in Lee. Right, let's do low stock, low price kit. See you later for a cup of tea, darling. Bye. This is PYG P94. We're going to price slash. What are we going to do, Bambi?
Price slash.
Slash. So we've got 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres of clear elastic, 150 metres of monofilament. You've got a large and a small organza gift bag, and in your small organza gift bag is your solid 925 sterling silver, which is 10 head pins, 10 crimp beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, and 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings. Okay? You've then got, okay, here are your gemstones. These are the ones that I think you're actually going to either love or you're going to find them a bit peculiar. I think they're amazing. I think they'd work in with silver clay in a really funky way as well. Aren't they amazing? I love them. This is the Montpellier kit. These are genuine pearls. Aren't they funky? I knew you'd love them.
Can you imagine squashing some silver on top of those? That would look amazing, wouldn't it? I love those.
A little bit of squishingness of the silver. Thanks, darling. Jack's made me a cup of tea. Thank you, Thumper, darling. That looks like a cracking brew as well. Thanks, doll. Oh, yeah. So, the other gemstones that you've got here, just bear with me. I'm just getting the details for you. You've got these amazing carved gemstones. So the code is PYG-P94. This is carved jade, hand carved jade, 8mm rounds. And then this is black vein jasper. They're graduated nuggets. They go from 11x7 up to 29 by 15mm. 590 carats in that strand. This is a Montpellier kit. Montpellier. Montpellier. Ah, Montpellier. It's a massive carat weight on these, and that is down to £24.95. There you go, there's the image of your 3 strands together. Free phone number 0800 644 655. Okay, moving on to our next one. Okay, don't forget we don't often repeat things, folks. We don't often repeat things. Okay, this one is BJG P08. Oh, this is a love. Oh, look at the colours of these. This could look quite nice with the first kit we did, actually. That's BJG P08. Oh, these are lovely. This is called Dance of Nature. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. 320 carats of the black agate. They're gorgeous, those drums. They go from 17 by 12 to 20 by 14mm on those. Look at the sparkle on those. They're fab. Then you've got the orange and black Chinese jade. That's ace. Nice. Those colours are great. And then you've got the brown zebra jasper. So these are 8mm rounds, and then these are 6mm rounds. Then in this kit, you've got, rather than your typical silver colour, you've got your gold colour beading thread, your 6 meters of clear elastic. You've got your monofilament as well. That's 150 meters of the 0.25 monofilament, a large and a small organza gift bag. And in the small organza gift bag, you've got 925 sterling silver findings with some really fabulous extras in here, and it's got a 9-carat yellow gold overlay. So you've got 10 head pins, 2 bolt ring clasp and jump rings, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, 10 crimp beads, but you've also got those 4 little spacer beads that you can see at the bottom of your right hand corner. We're limited in stock for the Dance of Nature. £19.95 on this kit. It's a beautiful kit, great price as well, under £20, but we're limited in stock. Okay, so moving on, let's move it on. Should we do a bead box? Bead bop. VGP 020. Now, I've just been informed it's quite possible this is the last time you're ever going to see this. I really like this one. Please may we have the temperature in the studio ever so slightly warmer. I've gone very chilly. Thank you, Zarina, Princess Claire, thank you. So within this bead box, you've got 3 strands of fancy jasper, plain rounds at 10mm, rice beads at 9 by 6mm, and then these really fab puffy coins at 14mm. Now you've got these beautiful, genuine potato pearls. What shape are they, Bambi?
Potato!
What shape are they, Jack?
Potato!
What shape are they, Natalia?
Potato.
That's it, perfect!
Oh, I did it twice now. I'm
Yeah, you're a right potato perfectionist.
think about
Fabulous
it.
person. So you've got your ivory colour pearl, you've got the peachy pearl, and then look at the shell. Now, it was originally £24.95. You do get the bead box as well, which is perfect for storing your Sculpey clay in, by the way. £14.95. Less than £15 for all of those. You've got 2 strands of genuine pearls, that beautiful shell, and 3 strands of jasper for less than £15. But we're very, very low in stock. Hello and goodbye. Okay. I love that kit. I'm saving that till last. That's my fave. Oh, I like this one as well, though. Okay, this one is ORG P65. This has been price slashed the other day. We're going to honour it today. Mahusa chunky pieces. Couldn't you imagine doing bead caps on those?
Oh, do you know, there was a presenter on the news this morning. She was wearing a dress in that colour.
It is a gorgeous colour, isn't it? Now, don't forget, we've got that fluorite that I gave you a heads up on earlier. We've got that coming up later in the show. This will be lovely. It's called Japanese Girl. We've got indigo Chinese jade drops, and they are huge. They go from 26 by 19 up to 28 by 20. Colour is amazing. Then you've got these gorgeous little dinky jade rondelles, 4 by 2 millimetres. And then this is purple agate. It's cool, isn't it? It's got some really fab natural banding in there, and they're measuring 12 by 8 millimetres each. 3 strands of genuine gemstones that you've got there. You've got your standard threading materials of 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres of clear elastic, and 150 metres of the 0.25 monofilament. And then you've got your 925 sterling silver, standard pack of silver, 10 head pins, 10 crumb beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, and 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings. And your code is ORG P65. The original code was £24.95. Sorry, the original price. And it's down to £19.95. £19.95, massive carat weight, well over 1,000 carats on that. Hurry up on that one though, because we don't really repeat kits. Okay, can we stop the music, please? This is, without a shadow of a doubt, one of my all-time favourite kits we've ever done. I think the value for money of it is amazing, and there's just something about it I'm really attracted to. It's called Truly Exciting. Let me show you the basics. Your standard basics: 50 metres silver coloured beading thread, 6 metres of clear elastic, and 150 metres of monofilament, okay? Then in your small organza gift bag, you've got your 925 sterling silver standard pack of 10 head pins, 10 crump beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, and 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings. Okay, you get a large and a small organza gift bag as well. I just love it. First of all, have a look at this. Referred to by many people as lotus flower. Isn't that gorgeous jade? I'm gonna lose such a good price on this kit. Trust me, if you love your nuggets, you're gonna love this kit. This is the equivalent of 5 strands, actually no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The equivalent of 6 strands in this kit, and we're going under £25 today. The equivalent of 6 strands. This is Dalmatian jasper. They're nuggets going from 5 by 2 up to 15 by 5. Hematite nuggets, chips rather, 90 centimetre strands. So really that's the equivalent of having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. And then, they are 2 centimetres in the diameter, those black onyx, those faceted black onyx. The Truly Exciting kit with all of your silver with the equivalent of 6 strands in that kit. And it's £21.95. It was originally £27.95. That's going to go today. I think it's one of the most kits. Isn't that just gorgeous? £21.95. Now, if I had a chosen by you, that would definitely have been in my choice of combination of colours. I love it. But talking about chosen by you, Natalia has absolutely, done somebody very, very proud. Are we ready to see today's chosen by you? Let's go. I've got an email here. This is Catherine. Congratulations. You're right there, darling.
I'm all kind of asymmetrical.
Catherine, she says, "Oh, I'm 40 this year."
I remember it well. It goes really quickly, and then you're on to 50.
You're not there yet. You're all right. I'm 40 this year, but what would cheer me up is if my Chosen by You was picked. I have 3 beautiful children. I was thinking of mixing their birthstones with mine, and it would make something really beautiful and make me feel better about turning 40. So it says her birthday is May, the emerald. Eldest is April. Chosen rose quartz, as we don't do diamonds. Ashen, her son, is October, the opal. And Karis, her youngest, is June and pearl. So we've got your list of everything here, and it's absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, hun, I think the only thing that we didn't have in was the emerald.
Yeah, the emerald.
What a shame, I'm sorry, but it's actually quite nice because you've got all of your children's birthstones in there.
Yeah, exactly. And they were so beautiful choices, these. I was just thinking, I've never seen these on the website, and this is the whole idea of doing this, I think, is to really show you what we have and how they can be used, and who better to choose them than all these jewellery
Than you, because it's chosen by you, Catherine. So let's have a look, first of all, at all of these designs. They're absolutely beautiful. Natalia, the gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pieces. So first of all, let's go for this one here, because we're actually going to price slash it. This is really, really, really pretty, and it's a filigree 925 sterling silver pendant. Now what you can see that Natalia's done is use it to attach it to the necklace and then put a further dangle on at the bottom as well. But you don't actually have to do that. If you want to just have it so it attaches on one place, you can actually snip the other connector part off as well. So it was originally $11.95. It measures 3.2 centimetres. $11.95 originally. It's lovely with that little pearl in the centre there as well, isn't it?
And that was just knotted on with some monofilament, because the monofilament's so transparent you can't see it. And you could go mad, you could put all sorts on there.
Yeah, you could really sew.
Yeah, you really could.
Really pretty. It's down to £9.95 to few there on the phone lines going for that. It's solid 925 sterling silver. It's absolutely beautiful. Really gorgeous. Now, just so you know, we are actually out of stock now of the rose quartz that was used in these designs, but I have got the heart rose quartz coming up later in the show that we're going to be launching after this section actually. Now you can see a big focal point of this, chosen by you, were pearls. And it's using this 3-strand. Oh, unfortunately we've now sold out of that as well, I do apologise. So if we have a look here at this one, this is the African opal. Isn't that cute? Very, very, very elegant. I'm going to be really honest with you folks, I'm just querying the African opal. If we're looking at African opal, that's sometimes a name you see of, we'll just make a quick call on this because the African, $4.95. African opal, just so you know, is sometimes a name that is applied to a form of jasper that looks like opal. But it has also been known as the name for opal. So that's a bit of a confusing one, I know, but I just want to be really honest with you. It's $4.95, it's a beautiful strand. It's a really, really beautiful strand. The code is FRTA85, and that is absolutely lovely. $4.95 on that. And that looks pretty with some amethyst.
It's amazing, and you can't see on screen just looking at it, but in real life it has a very lavender look to it, some of the beads on there. And
yeah.
I really loved working with those. You made some great choices.
They are beautiful. They're really beautiful. Now, if we have a look, it was originally $7.95, by the way, £4.95 on that. Okay, if we now have a look at these earrings here, look at these chunky cubes. I bet you loved all the choices. Silver.
Yeah, it was like Christmas, just opening bag after bag with all these lovely components in them. And I love those cubes. And you could go quite contemporary with those as well, couldn't you? Quite evening-y. because we had all the pearls, I wanted to incorporate the pearls to give it more
Yeah,
of a
pearls, but a contemporary look.
Yeah.
It's great, isn't it? Now they're 1 centimetre in their diameter. Wow, I've just had confirmed. Sorry to, I just went quiet then. I've just had this confirmed. Right, let's stop the music, please. £4.95. I've just had this confirmed to me that this is genuine African opal, so it's opal. I've just had this confirmed to me that this is actual opal, and it's £4.95. That is amazing.
What a price on that.
Well, do you know what? That's why I questioned whether perhaps it was the Jasper variety that sometimes named it, because it's £4.95. £4.95. Look at the size of them.
You've got to invest in that. It's beautiful. I can't describe how lovely that is in real life.
That's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And so you can see those there, once again, they're really chunky, they're fab, and like you said, a contemporary look, but with pearls.
And they have like a scratched effect on the surface as well, which is really interesting. So
Yeah.
Extra detail.
Sort of the satiny finish, isn't it? The brushed finish. It's fab. Okay, and then we've got the magnetic clasps. So let's have a look at these. Really, really pretty. They're really pretty.
Gorgeous.
They're lovely on the back of the necklaces, especially with pearls. I think these are gorgeous.
I've used them on everything, you know, on the bracelet as well.
Oh yeah.
And it's great for bracelets because, you know, you're struggling to fasten them and the magnet just snaps together, and it's also easy to take apart as well.
Yeah, they are ever so pretty. They're measuring 14 by 9 by 7. So yes, it's a magnetic clasp, but it's solid 925 sterling silver. And what's really lovely about these, well, they're incredibly strong.
It's easier when you've got some bits to
when you've actually,
hold on to.
yeah, when you've got it attached, it's easier to undo and put back together again. But I have seen this being used as well, literally using that as a little charm.
Yeah, lovely. Can you imagine them on earrings?
Oh, cute,
Great, wouldn't it?
gorgeous. So they come as a pack of 3 for just £10. Oh, my broken nails. Oh, filling up with petrol this morning. £10.95 for 3 of those. And then which did you say, sorry Karen, the spacers? Okay, so this one here, the spacers, how useful did you find these?
These were great, and I would use them in other ways as well, you know, as actual accents for things, to have them dangling with jump rings.
Yeah.
But I felt like everything had such a lovely, elegant feel here. I didn't want to do that on this particular, but you know, it's another option for you to experiment with them.
It is absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So, they're 925 sterling silver. These have actually got your 925 hallmarking on there as well.
You get loads of them.
And you do, you get masses of them. In fact, you get 25 of them.
Jump rings attached and then, you know, beads in between. And
Yeah, lovely.
dangling vertically.
Yeah. £9.95 for 25. Well, Natalia, thank you so much. And Catherine, if you're watching and you can text in with your reaction, we would love to hear from you. And the fact that you've got, yeah, I love the silver that you've chosen to go in with that as well. They're gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous, hun. So if you would also like to take part in the Chosen by You, before we go to it, we're going to show you how you can do it. But just so you know, coming up next, they're going to go quicker than a quick thing. Be prepared. Those beautiful heart cuts and rose quartz coming up on the other side of this.
Do you want to be a part of Jewellery Maker? Do you think your creativity can help to inspire others? Then why not get involved and send us your ideas? All you have to do is visit our website and select up to 10 components. Then we'll get one of our guest designers to make up the jewellery from the products that you've selected. Send your suggestions to chosenbyyou@jewellerymaker.com and we'll do the rest. If your entry is chosen, we'll send the made-up jewellery to you. Please only send your suggestions in once, as due to the vast amount of entries we receive, it can take a while for your email to be viewed. Good luck!
Okay, start dialing now because we're going to go way under £10 on these. They are beautiful rose quartz hand carved hearts. 180 carats. They're measuring 10 millimeters in their diameter, and they are so pretty. Now remember, the rose quartz gemstone is one of the symbols of best friendship, love and devotion. It's also supposed to be a very calming gemstone. VCV I22. They're flying out. Oh my word. Okay, we're going so low. You're going to be really impressed with the price of these, and especially for the quality as well. They would look lovely with our next kit that we've got coming up, actually. Okay, we're now low stock. The price for you today is just $5.95 on those, and they are lovely. We've got 180 carats. Half the stock's gone. Half the stock's gone, folks. Thanks for your patience on the phone lines. Free phone number, you're answered in the order that you call in. Hold the lines there, they're ever so pretty. And don't forget, not only are you fighting for them on the phone lines, but we've got a lot of people shopping on the website as well. Good luck, $5.95 on those, they're fab. So, still to come. Oh my goodness, we've got loads. We're going to do a brand new kit coming up next. We've got another brand new kit, and we've got more demos from the fantastic Natalia Coleman coming up in today's show. Don't go anywhere, see you in a moment.
Add to your collection with our macrame and knotting DVD, which is full of hints and tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Join guest designers Laura Liggy and Debbie Bulford as they take you through how to create half-hitch knots, square knots and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Once you are ready to crimp your bead, take your crimping pliers and place the bead on the back ridge and press down. Then flip the crimp bead sideways and place into the front ridge and press down. This will give your crimp bead extra security and give you a neater finish.
Jewellery Maker are proud to introduce Lisa Pavelka textured stamps for all your polymer and silver clay projects. A wide range of Lisa Pavelka stamps come in a variety of unique patterns and textures. Each stamp is designed to give highly detailed results for both dimensional design and surface imprinting. Each stamp comes unmounted for optimal usability. To view our full range of Lisa Pavelka products, please visit our website.
New to jewellery making? Then why not come and join us on our Beading for Beginners course? Join guest designer Cherry Green as she takes you through all the basic techniques to create your very own necklaces, earrings and bracelets. You will learn a variety of skills, all of which will help you get started in jewellery making. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and have a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes beading thread, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, a 925 sterling silver findings pack, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments. All this for just £79.95. For details on course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
What gorgeous colours. These are, they literally start to make you salivate and palpitate, don't they? These are those, oh, they're just, oh. So I'm going to start off with this one first of all. This is a beautiful hue of jade. It's a Chinese jade, and it's a raspberry colour, and it's a really ripe raspberry, you know, a really beautiful, deep, rich hue of raspberry. This is going already. This is a gorgeous kit. The colours are, and they're rice shape, and they're 10 by 8 millimeters each. Okay, then you've also got these plain rounds of Imperial Jasper. There's 6mm rounds. And I'm going to move that out of the way just for a moment so you can see the colours in their own right. So it's this purpley colour, and then like the Imperial element, which are these little flecks going through, are almost like, they're almost a bit golden. They're lovely, really, really lovely, and they are a 6mm. Now these are just, I'd love to wire wrap these with some, either with gold or, there's actually loads of different colours wires you could do this, and just have perhaps little swirls just sitting on the sides there, or follow some of the natural markings that are occurring. They've got a really beautiful quality to them, haven't they? Free phone number 0800 644 655. Okay, so this is called What a Gem. What a gem. Now within the puffy rectangles, 25 by 18mm, you've got 330 carats of them there. They are really lovely. Look, so those are your 3 strands of genuine gemstones. The code is FTG-P80. Now you've also got your basic threading materials. You're going to love the price of this kit. It's going already. 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres of clear elastic, and 150 metres of the monofilament. And you've got a large and a small organza gift bag. And in your small organza gift bag, you've got your solid 925 sterling silver. That's 10 head pins, 10 crimp beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, and 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings. So that's all of your basic 925 sterling silver findings. It's all for, and there you go, you've seen it, it's brand new in today. It's under £20 for this kit. It's a brilliant, brilliant price on this kit. You do get your free DVD and your free booklet with your first purchase as well. What a gorgeous of a kit, isn't it? It's an of a kit. You can use your Visa, your MasterCard, your Delta, your Switch, your Solo, your Visa Electron. Right, let's go over then and see what Natalia has done with this. Now, Natalia, you decided with this one, rather than make lots and lots of pieces and break the set, you decided that you would break the set, but also go for one big major focal piece.
Big chunky necklace, as you can see on your
excuse me, that's lovely. Have a look at this.
And you know, sometimes in the kits, the strands don't always all go together. And in this kit, they were just a little match made in heaven. They were all harmoniously blended, the colours. So
what a fabulous piece. So rather than, remember, on average, you can make about 5 to 8 pieces of 925 sterling silver genuine gemstone jewellery, but it's really at designer's discretion as well. Do you know what? Do what you really want to go for with that kit. And so the beauty of doing something like that is you'll have loads of 925 sterling silver left.
And I had some beads left as well, the rectangles.
Yeah. So loads left over, and that big fabulous look for less than £20. So beads left over, a big and silver left over, and beading thread materials left over, an elastic left over, a monofilament left over, and still getting this big carat weight piece of jewellery out of it as well. So talk us through what you've done there.
What did I do? Okay, well the pattern...
If I just bring it over there a little bit, Claire, is that okay? Thanks.
The pattern on the actual necklace piece is very simple, so you know you can. It's great, this, isn't it? Really nice, slender lady. Using, I think I've put 3 of the small beads, and then I've put the 2 of those large rectangles. But you do whatever rhythm or pattern you want to, but I just felt like that worked really well there. And I wanted it long as well, because it just felt like the length that, you know, added to the elegance of the piece. And then I've made a beaded bead at the bottom. Now, Karen, your producer, wanted me to show how to do this, because mine's a random scatty beaded bead. So it's a
random scattered beaded bead?
Scatty, yeah. It's the Gemini way of doing a beady bead. It just has no logic. And there will be people out there in your audience who are like me.
Non-logical bead bead. I'm excited.
So the way I do it, I'll get it started off. And then
so you're using monofilament for this?
Use monofilament for the beady bead. And you know, I'm a big fan of monofilament now. I never used to like it, because because I didn't really know how it worked. I wasn't confident that it had the strength that I was looking for. But I love its invisibility, and I just think it's amazing.
Cool,
so
okay.
Get on with it, because it's in the kits, use it. So the way that I do my beady beads is I start off in the traditional way, so I thread 5 beads on. This is where I need my marker pen end, depending on. And so put 5 beads on. And it doesn't matter which end of the monofilament you put it onto. I've got about 1/2 metre of monofilament here. I was watching a demo the other day. YouTube's really good for watching demos. And there was somebody making a beady bead, and she used a really, really long piece of monofilament, but then she was threading for ages. So, you know, you'll find a length that's right for you, but you have to practice a little bit.
Yeah, because with monofilament, it can get a little bit tangled if you get too much on the go at one point.
That's right, especially if you're trying to demonstrate. That's always trips you up. So I've got my 5 beads on there.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to take the opposite end of the monofilament and thread it through the bead on the end to make a circle like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to thread it again through the adjacent bead there, which you get to see when you've got the beads side by side like that, all the lovely colours. So you've got them ranging from having a burgundy tone through to being purple, through to being fuchsia pink, and then, you know, sort of lighter colours. So I love these. They look really good together,
really
don't
lovely,
they?
aren't they? Yeah, big variety in one strand's really nice.
So you can see that you've got 2 beads at the top there and a piece of monofilament coming out of either end of them. So I'm just going to make another row of 5. So this is the traditional way, and then I go off-piste a little bit, because that's what I do. And that's the brilliant part of jewellery making, because I always say that the end result, as long as it looks how you want it to, it doesn't matter how you did it.
Yeah, and there are no rules. So there are no rules, so just find what way that works for you.
So you can see I've got 4 in that row there. I'm just going to add another one on, so I've got 5. And then I've got another circle. And I'm going to just put it through that middle bead there, one end of the monofilament, pull it through, and then it all just starts to gather together. And I'll take my other end of monofilament and put it next to the bead that was next to it. And the way this works for me is this is the start of the beady bead exercise, and you usually need about 30 beads to do this. So when you do it the Natalia way, the kooky way, you need less beads. So can you see it's starting to take shape there?
Oh, yeah.
It's looking like a molecule. Then what I do is, it's a bit of...
we have building work going on at the moment, folks. If you just heard that, that's building work.
A bit of progress going on in the building. That's good. We'll go out and there'll be some kind of magnificent structure or studio out there, won't there?
Amazing. Yeah, there's lots of things going on today. It's exciting.
And then what I do is I just literally fill in the gaps. So if I show you an example of something that I did earlier, I've started to add more beads in. You can see wherever I've got a gap, I just thread a bead on.
Can you guys hear that at home? Can you hear that at home?
Do you know what it sounds like? It sounds like the sea, doesn't it? You know, like the tide coming in or something. Or somebody
A very aggressive ocean, Natalia.
A Redditch ocean. So I'm just filling my gaps in and taking my monofilament through to create a place where I can thread on for the gaps. So if I'm confusing you, I'm sorry. If you're with me, then we're like-minded. So I just
yeah.
So I just carry on pulling it tight until I filled in my little gaps. And then you've got less bead usage, but it still fulfills the purpose because you've got the cluster of beads, which is what you're aiming for. So once you've done that, that would form part of the pattern of the necklace, which would be right at the base of it. And I would just push the beading thread through it to
so you treat that as an individual bead?
Absolutely. So I'm going to put that to one side and I'm going to show you how I did the little tassels on the bottom. So
okay, so we're looking at this here.
Monofilament, so it's about 1/3 of a metre here that I'm using. And then what I do is just take one of the smallest beads, put it into the centre of the monofilament, get the 2 pieces, the end pieces together, And then get one of my gorgeous rectangles. Oh, they're so interesting.
They're
these.
beautiful. Imperial Jasper is one of my real faves because every single one is different.
You see all the wonderful markings on that, and it looks almost like Italian tiles, you know, when you go in those Italian tile warehouses and you see these amazing things that you can't afford for your bathroom, so you have to get the cheaper version. Or I do anyway.
I've been to the ones in Venice where it's more like you're going as a tourist just to see them, never the intention
to buy. It's like going
to
in the museum, isn't it? Looking round. So can you see, I just pushed both of the pieces of monofilament up through the rectangle, so that gives you the illusion, so you don't have to have crimps on the end of things. Seen Cherry doing this, so top tip from Cherry. Can't take credit for anything I do, you know. It's all inspired by...
You take your credit for your book.
Well, yeah, that's true. When it comes to beads, I worship at the altar of the other guest designers. They taught me everything I know. And then I'm just going to thread these on. Now, another top tip, this is just something that I worked out for myself, for once, is sometimes you don't always get your bits of monofilament equal. You have one shorter than the other. Don't make life difficult, just snip it down until they're both equal again.
Simple as that, and just a little tip there, that will make life a lot easier.
So you thread on as many of these smaller beads that you would like to have the length of your tassels. And I did 2 tassels individually and tied them on individually as well. Let's find the whole of that. So imagine that that's the length of one of the tassels that we want. The beady bead, so come back to my beady bead, my rocky beady bead. I would take, that is attached to the necklace at this point, and I would just take a piece of monofilament and I'd push it up through one of these beads holes. So that it's
actually through the hole of the bead, the drill hole.
So that it's attached firmly rather than with the monofilament to monofilament. I would be a bit unsure about that.
Okay.
And then I would take the other end through there as well, and then tie a knot, then tie another knot, and then just for safety I always tie a double knot, a surgeon's knot, you know, where you knot and then you go around again. If you can, a little drop of clear nail polish on there before you snip the ends off, and there you have it. Suspended. And the tassels, you know, I think things suspended from necklaces, that's a really big trend at the moment, and I think it's beautiful because it's a nod to the 1920s, which was always such a beautiful, elegant age, and I think we should just keep doing it. We should carry the trend on forevermore, don't you think?
Definitely. I think it's one of the best periods of glamour that there ever was. So thank you very much. All of this, of course, this beautiful piece will be photographed and put up onto the website, but you've got scope for making so many different designs. It is limited now though, and it's all there for just under £20. Should we have a look at the 3 strands? Your 2 strands of your... Chloe's just said she feels like she's at the airport and feels like the planes are landing. That's what it sounds like,
yes,
when the planes hit the tarmac and go...
Gets you all excited, doesn't it? Just reminds you of holidays.
I hate landing. I don't mind takeoff, I hate landing. So there you've got your 2 strands of your Imperial Jasper, your strand of your Chinese Jade, 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres of clear elastic, 150 metres of the monofilament, a large and small organza gift bag, 10 head pins, 10 quint beads, 3 pairs of shepherd hooks and 2 pairs of shepherd hooks and 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings. But it is limited in stock. Good luck. But right now, let's go and have a look once again over to the Wall of Fame for your designs. So then, Natalia, would you like to go? Because someone's been busy.
I know, gosh, this is like a
lovely.
veritable fest, jewellery fest. This is 343, and this is Lisa Williams in Wrexham. Hello, Lisa. She says, hello, everyone. Here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. Earrings and more earrings. I've been getting ready for my next jewellery party in June. Gosh, she's organised.
I reckon. June.
Hence the pearls from some of your bead boxes. Also are some wire jig earrings with shell and copper wire, and a pair of druzy and pearl earrings, which are just for me, as I can't seem to part with them. I have those problems. Thank you for all the lovely gems and fantastic demos. Loving the show as always. That's lovely.
Lisa, that's gorgeous, and they're really lovely. I love how you've used the jig there. That's fab. 343. This is 344. What a beautiful set. Look at the way you've demoed. This is from Jenny in Plymouth, aka JB Treasures. Hi all at JM, here's my entry for this week. It was a creation I made with just a few beads I had left over from a strand of peridot. The head pins were also left over from a kit, and the earring findings were all from JM, and the sterling silver snake chain was from my stash with the sparkly spaces. It goes to show that you can make a stunning set from not a lot, and I think someone would look lovely on a bridesmaid, or just as a gift for someone with a birthday in August, as it's August birthday. I hope you like it and it makes it to be read out. I'm counting down the days at the moment as I'm joining you this Sunday on the Sunday sofa.
Oh, wow.
Feeling really tired as hand feeding a litter of Jack Russell puppies at the moment. So we'll bring a photo with me on Sunday as they are so cute. Getting excited to see you on Sunday from Jenny in Plymouth. Jenny, that is a beautiful set, hun.
That's beautiful, isn't it? Peridot is so amazing. What she's done with it.
Hand-feeding Jack Russells. Is it bad that I'm more excited about? Well, I'm not more excited, but I'm very excited about hand-feeding baby Jack Russells.
I thought, when I was reading that, I thought she said, I'm going to bring them in with me.
Oh,
that was
can you
like
imagine?
funny,
Oh,
isn't it?
gorgeous.
We could have them modelling the gems.
344, hun.
And this is 345, and this is from Hazel Smith in, is it Powys? Is that how you pronounce it?
I think so.
This is a bracelet I made from JM 0.8mm wire, bronze wire. I find wire surprisingly comfortable to wear and so light, and I hope you like it. We love it, and it hopes it makes the Wall of Fame, which it has. Hazel, well done. Regards and thanks for the gems and entertainment. Isn't that lovely?
Hazel, that is really lovely.
So pretty.
That's the Airbus A380 arriving from Brisbane on... It's slightly delayed. Is it? No, it's not going anywhere. Right, we're just going to have to carry on. 342, we've got building work going on, folks. Lots of changes happening. Good morning, JM, it says, from Tracy in Twickenham. Good morning, Tracy. Please find attached my Wall of Fame entry for this week. They're made from the faceted quartz silver spaces, all from JM, and shepherd hook findings from my limited little stash. I know they're rather simple, but they catch the light beautifully, and the pic really doesn't do them justice. They're one of the first pair of earrings I made. Hope it's not raining where you are. It's pretty soggy here. And it's soggy here, hun. Fingers and toes crossed from Tracy in Twickenham. Tracy, that's lovely, hun.
They're
really lovely.
342.
They are really beautiful. So don't go anywhere. We've got more Wall of Fame entries coming up. We've got another brand new kit. We've got some more time looking at silver clay with the fabulous Natalia Coleman. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a tick.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
Want to learn more about silver clay? Then why not come and join us on our silver clay course? Join professional art clay instructor Natalia Coleman as she guides you through the techniques of handling, shaping, forming and firing silver clay. Then you'll be given the chance to design and create your own jewellery, which you can take home. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and take a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes 20 grams of art clay, use of all relevant tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, all for £89. For details on course dates and availability, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker are proud to present our new range of Lisa Pavelka border moulds. Make incredible polymer and silver clay border designs to embellish your creations quickly and easily. Each mould contains 4 different borders which give a wide range of textures and patterns. Use alongside our crafting foils and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view a full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or FreeSat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
When you shop with us, you'll pay a one-off delivery charge of just £4.95 wherever you are in the UK per day.
Okay, oh my word, look at this. Oh, Zarina Princess Claire. What do you think of these?
Beautiful.
They are, aren't they? Aren't they? Oh, aren't they? Oh, you see, I just think this with some silver wire. Oh, chunky silver findings. What a gorgeous, 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 gorgeous 3-strand pack. Now these are 8mm. This is agate, and it's like a tealy. It's referred to as a blue, but I'd say it's more of a teal. So those are agate at 8mm. Now look at that cloudy quartz. That is going to go with everything. I'll tell you what, that cloudy quartz would look lovely with quite a lot of Catherine's Chosen by You pieces. YFG P92. We're going to price slash this. We're going to price slash this 3-strand pack. 8mm, 10mm, and wow! These are 16 by 14 up to 20 by 15mm. They're huge. Now for £24.95 for that 3-strand, oh, excuse me, I've got the hiccups. For that 3-strand pack, that is an amazing price. We're going to price slash. What are we going to do, Zarina Princess Claire?
Price slash.
What are we going to do, Thumper?
Price slash.
What are we going to do, Bambi?
Price slash.
What are we going to do, Natalia?
Price slash.
I'm just about to sneeze. Just cut away for a second. Anyway, sorry about that brief interlude. We are live. I had a sneezing fit and it's a good job you couldn't hear everything. Lovely. Moving on, moving on. So, a beautiful 3-strand pack, and for this large strand, we're looking at a carat weight of 560 carats on this alone. In fact, I'm going to hold them all up to my neckline individually. I think this is a really fabulous 3-strand pack because don't you think this would be a kit that would be about £34.95 if it was a kit? Do you reckon? I'm only price comparing to our own websites and to other kits we've done. And you know, the price of agate is really, really, really high at the moment. They are amazing agates. So you could effectively make your own kit by getting these 3 strands and then adding your own, you've probably got threading materials at home and then just some findings to it. £17.95 is that one. Then this is just beautiful because it goes with everything. I do think that will be so pretty with soft pink as well, perhaps with those rose quartz hearts. And then also we've got the agate, which is like a tealy colour and a grey. These are all for just £17.95, previously £24.95, and they are absolutely beautiful. What are they, Zarina Princess Claire?
Beautiful.
They're beautiful. 3 strands, £17.95. They're an amazing bargain. Bargain, bargain, bargain. So, okay, we're going to do this strand now. Let's stop the music, please. Thank you. Okay, this is lovely. This is really lovely, and if you were fortunate in getting the new amethyst that we had at the start, towards the start of the show, incredible clarity in these similar shapes, they would match up so beautifully together. QWV I79. Now the beauty of fluorite is you have got a naturally occurring gorgeous combination of colour, of like this lovely purpley colour, and then it's like a greeny hue within there as well. $90 carats in that single strand. It's incredibly pretty, isn't it? And if you did get those amethysts earlier, what a lovely combination. So these are measuring 9 by 6 millimeters on these drops. And again, as we were talking about with the amethyst, these would be lovely just popping them onto a head pin or just very delicate little dangles if you're going to do some perhaps 1920s inspired chokers. Now they're limited in stock, they're £6.95. They're limited, they're brand new in. Free phone number, and we have building work taking place in the building. Yes. As much as it sounds like we have a jumbo jet landing on the top of the building, got some building work going on. Free phone number 0800 644 655. It's £6.95. And you have got the amethyst that we've just featured as well, which is the most amazing price at £8.95. They're so, so pretty. And the fact they've been faceted as well, you get that extra little sparkle, don't you? £6.95. Okay, are we going over to Natalia? Natalia, I'm coming over. Okay, I'm armed. I'm coming over armed with questions. Okay, so for those of you who've just tuned in, this is our silver clay specialist, Natalia Coleman of world fame of silver clayness. How far sort of outside of the UK have you got so far? It's into Europe? Are we there?
Yes, I've sold my book to people in the United States. I've sold my DVDs to Italy, Portugal, Dubai, Canada, Holland.
So it's a world acclaimed Natalia Coleman.
Well, the DVDs have been around a bit.
Yeah, we love it, we love it. Has Michelle been with you to these places?
Michelle has not.
Oh, Michelle is her mannequin.
She'll get frisked in the airport, it'll be no good. She'll set all the alarms off with a bolt.
You see, you'd have to get her own seat on the plane.
Yeah,
as well.
and she's a bit rigid. She'd be going, no, there's no leg room here for my big stand. And she'd want in-flight movies and entertainment and stuff.
Natalia, not a Coleman. Right, I've got another question for you. That's okay.
Good.
How can you put a texture on one side and a stamp on the other of your silver clay pieces?
All right. Well,
this is from Carol Bradshaw. Hi, Carol. Thanks for your question.
Carol, good question. There's some good questions today. These are some of the lovely Lisa Pavelka textures that we stock at Jewellery Maker. So these are wonderful for polymer clay and also for silver clay, because she's a metal clay and a polymer clay artist. She's a rare bird, this Lisa Pavelka. And what you can do with these is you could roll your clay out onto one texture, and then you could stamp on it on top of the other side of the texture. So I like to roll my clay out onto a base of leather. So I have a piece of leather, it gives a beautiful crackled effect on the back, and then I can push my texture into the front, so you could wear it both ways.
Really lovely. Cool, so you'd recommend the Lisa Pavelka products. We've got a lot of different ones from her range on the website. Remember, you can keep adding to your order for only one post and packaging price all day. So if there's something else on the website that interests you, bang it on the order for only one post and packaging price at £4.95. I've got another question as well before we see our next demo, if that's okay. And this is from Julianne Whitting. Hi, Julianne. Is there a way I can make my own mould for silver clay? Say I want to make a copy of my baby's hand in silver clay. Is there a way I can make a print of her hand and push the clay in like Play-Doh? And if so, do we stock it?
Yes, we do, and I've got it here at the side of me. This is called 2-part moulding putty, and it's brilliant stuff. And there are lots of these on the market, and this is the one that I recommend to work with most, not just because Jewellery Maker sells it, but because it's a silicone-based putty, and it's quite strong when you're working with it. So when you're doing things like baby's fingerprints and putting
little footprints.
Yeah, that's right. It holds itself really well, and it doesn't, when you release the hand or the foot, it doesn't pucker inside. So
and I take it this comes with full instructions?
It's really easy to use. It's basically, you just use equal quantities of part A and part B, and you mix them together until they're an even colour. And on my further adventures in silver clay DVD, I demonstrate mould making. I also demonstrate how to take fingerprints and make them into charms, as you can see on the back.
Oh, do you know what, Karen? You're going to have to get this for Poppy's fingerprints and feet and things.
And there is actually another product that you can get. You'd have to have a look on the internet, but it's called inkless wipes, where you can actually make a rubber stamp of your child's handprint or footprints. That might be a more cost-effective way of doing it, so just type inkless wipes into
Okay, cool. So the DVD that takes you through sort of that idea of, because that's huge business, isn't it? The imprints of...
There is, and all the stars are doing it. You know, Mylene Cass and Danny Minogue, they had their children's fingerprints done and worn on charms, so they've become really trendy. And Elton John, apparently he had 50 of them made. I know somebody who did it for him. And how great to get Elton John. He's got, I think he's got another baby on the way.
Yeah, I believe so.
Get in there, get Elton John.
Congratulations, Elton, if you're watching. Yeah, and David. Yeah.
That'd be great.
We've actually got a question coming through from our director, Chloe. Chloe, would you come out on air, darling? No, she won't. Okay. Chloe would like to know, can you use the Lisa Pavelka foils on silver clay?
Only when it's fired.
Only when it's fired? Yeah? Cool, cool, okay. So what demo are we going to see from you now? Thank you all for your questions. What demo are we going to see from you now? I'm
going to use the snake roller, the Perspex snake roller that's in the starter kit to create a rope of clay and then show you what you can do. And this is great for using leftovers up, because we always have bits of clay left over.
Yeah.
And the necklace that's at the side of you there, Lucy, is the one that I want to show you.
Oh, so this here, that's beautiful.
It has an Egyptian look to it, but then obviously with the pearls you've got a more bridal, you know, very, very elegant look. And you can make earrings with that as well. And again, you use a really small amount of clay, because when you roll it into a rope, it actually makes it go really far. So I'm just going to break into so whenever I'm not using any clay, I always wrap it up really tightly in cling film. And that's a top tip from me, because it's so easy to just leave it, you know, just lying around.
And if it did dry out, is there any way of rescuing it?
There is, and at the beginning of my book I show you step-by-step instructions of how to reconstitute the clay back into a powder, and then to add water to it to make it lump clay again or paste. But it's very easy done. You just grind it up in a mortar and pestle or in a coffee grinder, but don't ever make coffee grinders with it again, because you'll have silvery tasting once, you'll never get rid of it. And then you just add water drop by drop.
Cool.
It's very, very good stuff.
Now, I think this is all allocated out, the stock that we have at Jewellery Maker of this now, but try again later if you can to get the bundle offer with the DVDs. If not, let's direct you to Natalia's website, which is?
All the W's, silverclaycreations.co.uk.
Fab, and there you can get the book independently on there. And how much is the book on the website?
The book is $16.99 and free delivery, free postage.
$16.99 on Natalia's website if you didn't manage to get the exclusive bundle offer that we're doing here, which is the Further Adventures in Silver Clay Made Simple, and the book as well. What you're seeing now on your screen is your starter kit. Okay, it's $44.95, and what Natalia is using here is all from the starter kit. So even though it's starter, you've got everything to be professional with it as well, haven't you?
You've got everything that you need, all the essential tools, and then, you know, if you feel like you need to add to them, you can. But I can tell you now, with no word of a lie, that those are the things that I use every time I do silver clay work.
So that has been put together by Natalia for us, $44.95, and you do get clay in there as well, so it's not like you then have to go and buy the clay. It's not just for your tools, and it's 99.9% pure silver. It's fab. So,
okay, what I did was I just pinched off a piece of clay, and I just put it into a little sausage shape.
So you could do this with all your little scrap bits and put it all together?
You can.
Okay.
So just very, very quickly rolling that, and then you hold the Perspex equally on all four corners like that with your fingers. Apply equal pressure. Obviously you won't have a sponge mat at the side of you, impeding your... See, this is what happens. So when it happens to you at home, you can say, I saw her on the telly and she did that too. And if that happens, just keep on rolling, rolling, rolling. And make sure you're applying equal pressure on all four sides of the Perspex, because you'll end up with a thicker at one end and thinner at the other. So you just can... So good. Keep rolling as much as you want to, as long as you want your little accent to be. And then when you're finished, what you do is you just literally bend it and pinch it together. And then we use the water pen. It's gone a bit crackly because we were chatting and I left it out.
Oh,
so.
Sorry. My fault. Okay, so how do we get rid of the crackle then?
You get your water pen.
Which is included in the kit?
Yeah, soak it with water and spread it all around.
Oh, okay.
All around the silver, and then that just, oh, it comes off. That's good. Just replacing the sponge mat with something. I'm going to put a card underneath this so I don't mess your mat up. There you go. So you can see it's looking a lot more supple now.
Smooth that out the way there. There we go.
It's looking a lot more supple now because I've done that. And then a bit of water at the top there, and then pinch it together because.
So literally just popping some water on will get rid of those crackles that were caused by the fact that, I mean, it's going to dry even quicker in the studio because we're in air conditioning situation with 3,000 million light sources
we've got a lot
on
of
us.
heat around it.
Yeah.
And then here is a piece of clay that I did the same thing to, and it's actually dried out. So you see, it looks like a piece of pottery. It looks like ceramic clay, and it's it sort of, when the water leaves, it goes a bit whiter. And then what we would do is we'd take the little sponge pad that's inside the starter kit and use that to rub along the edges. Just
on which side would you use, the softer or the harder side?
The gritty side, the scratchy side. So you've got a piece of sponge, so you'll be able to feel it really,
Let me
really
get that
easily.
out of here for you. It's all in here. I really like the box.
The box is cute, isn't it?
It's like a really nice jewellery box. So there you go. So with that pad in there, and you'll feel which side is the, well, the side that doesn't have the print on it actually, is the grittier side.
And they're really brilliant because you can just rinse them out and use them again. And you can use them wet and dry. So when you've fired your piece, you can use it wet on the fired piece to give it a really nice finish.
Nice,
an extra polish. The other thing that I recommend using is baby wipes. So if you...
Does it matter which type of baby wipe? Is there an ingredient we should avoid or anything?
Baby wipes seem to work universally really brilliantly with these. I don't know what's in a baby wipe, but it even cleans up super glue that spilled on my desk. So you're putting that on your baby's bottom, but it's hay. And what it does is it just, if you've got limited mobility in your hands, or you don't want to be sitting there doing that, just rub along with a baby wipe. You can see you get a lovely finish. And it achieves the same effect. It's really good.
And so at that point you'd fire it?
You'd fire it at that point. So you'd make sure it was completely dry before you fire it. And then when you fired it, that's what it looks like.
So how long would you, how would you fire that now?
So if I was using a gas torch, I would make sure that I had a fire-resistant surface to fire onto. So you can get fire bricks, or you can even use a breeze block or a brick itself.
I was going to say, I've got some breeze blocks at the side of my house.
Just use that because that's fire-resistant. Place your piece of silver on top of it. Get your gas torch, ignite the gas torch, and point it at the piece of silver. What will happen is the flame comes off and then a bit of smoke, that's the binding agent burning away. And then what you do is you do it in a circular motion, so you're keeping all of the piece, the consistent heat. And you'll see it'll glow a salmon pink colour. So like the colour behind me, is that's the exact colour that it will glow.
Okay.
Turn your lights off so you can see it really well. And then if it starts to shimmer, you're too hot, so just pull your torch away. You're in control of it, and just maintain that peachy colour.
And then do you have to turn it over to do the other side? Does it do it all the way through?
Because the particles of silver conduct the heat, as long as you're going like that all around the piece, circulating the heat.
And if you don't have a blowtorch?
Oh, and just to say, for a piece like this, up to about 5 grams, it would be 1 minute to 1.5 minutes with the torch, so really quick. The longest time you'd ever fire anything, so up to 25-gram piece of silver you can fire with a torch, and that would be 2.5 minutes, so really quick. Quick.
Yeah.
On the gas hob's great because it's regulated heat. You don't have to do anything. The gas hob is in control of it, and so you pop your piece on the piece of wire mesh glowing orange. You wait for it to glow the salmon pink colour, and then you would time it for 5 minutes. And again, you can fire a piece up to 25 grams on a wire mesh. And in a kiln, you fire, depending on the temperature you set the kiln that, you would fire it between half an hour or 5 minutes.
Fab, you get the wire mesh in there as well?
Yeah.
It really is a much quicker process than other products of a similar nature, isn't it? So this is just fab. Well, Natalia, thank you for that one, and we're back with you for another demo, again, very shortly. So we've already talked about the fact that you can introduce other things. Of course, you can introduce gemstones into your silver clay, but to get some different looks with the stamps, etc., we've got the Lisa Pavelka range, and here it is.
Jewellery Maker are proud to introduce Lisa Pavelka textured stamps for all your polymer and silver clay projects. A wide range of Lisa Pavelka stamps come in a variety of unique patterns and textures. Each stamp is designed to give highly detailed results for both dimensional design and surface imprinting. Each stamp comes unmounted for optimal usability. To view our full range of Lisa Pavelka products, please visit our website.
Okay, so we've got all these 3-strand packs here, and they're going under what price, Bambi and Thumper?
£10.
Oh, they are getting in tune with each other. Okay. Okay. Oh, I love this. This is hematite, pearl, and shell. And actually, it's almost like just a different colourway of what we've given Natalia 3-strand pack in her challenge today. Free phone number 0800 644 655. It would look amazing with the second kit we had, actually. Hematite, potato pearl, and shell. And these are, I'll get some measurements for you in just a second, but they're great colours. They're really great colours, but this is limited stock and we're going under £10 on these. The pearls are 9 by 7 millimetres. The rondelles are 7 by 3, and these are 18 millimetres in diameter for the shell. We're limited in stock, they're going under £10, used to be $14.95, ALM G6 to £8.95. £8.95, free phone number 0800 644 655. Okay, shall we go for which one? What about her? Where? Which one? Huh? Yes, this is lovely. Now with this 3-strand pack here, you've got the bamboo leaf and then you've got the zebra jasper as well. Now the bamboo leaf, you're looking at, they're like rectangular shapes. Okay, these are really chunky rectangles. And then you've got the zebra jasper here. Zebra jasper is an 8 and a 6 millimetre round. And these ones are, oh, we're going to such a low price on this one. And then the jasper that you're seeing here, the bamboo leaf jasper are approximately 14 by 10 millimetres. 3 strands NFQ Z03, and there's $7.95 for all 3 strands. They're a bargain. What are they, Bambi and Thumper?
Bargain. Bargain.
That was a very sheep-like bargain then. Okay, which one next then? Oh, now I think these are just, excuse me, absolutely gorgeous. I'll show you these first of all. This is 3-strand pack of real pearls going under what price, Bambi? £10. What price, Thumper?
£10.
Now these are pretty. These are really pretty. And what shape are they?
Potato.
1, 2, 3.
Potato.
Okay. So you've got this gorgeous. Look at, I mean, they're really, really, really dinky. This was originally $17.95. We're going to go under £10. So I'll get some sizes for you. The dinkier of the dark intense colour here are approximately a 5 by 4 millimetre. These are an 8 by 7 millimetre. Now let me show you these 9 by 8 pearls. Look at the colour of these. They just make you go, oh, oh, wow. They've got that pizzazz about them. I tell you what, they're an intoxicating colour, and I think these would look amazing with some fuchsia agate. They'd be really fabulous actually with that vibrant pink. How about pops and nose together with that first 3-strand pack we did? What do you think about that one? Oh yeah. So down from $17.95 to £9.95. I mean, you could pay that for just one strand of pearls, couldn't you? So that's all 3 strands for just £9.95. What is it, everybody? 1, 2, 3.
£9.95.
Thank you. That'd be a bargain.
It'd be a
Jack.
bargain as well.
1, 2, 3.
Bargain.
Thank you very much, boys. Thanking you. They're certainly getting in with the, the rhythm of things a bit more today. Okay, which one next then? Yeah, now this is really lovely because with this 3-strand pack here, you've got 3 different types of gemstones, all for under £10. 3 different types. Now, just to warn you, we're very, very, very low in stock in these. So the 3 strands you've got here, what's lovely about this as well, is it takes you through the average size ranges that we go to. So a 6 and an 8 and a 10mm round. A 6 and an 8 and a 10, which speak to anybody who's new to making jewellery, speak to anybody who has been making jewellery for years and years and years, and anyone will agree with you that a 6, 8 and 10mm round gemstone are perfect stock staple essentials. So with this one that you've got here, this is the gorgeous Chinese jade. There is 6mm in the purple. And then with this here, now you're looking at the black labradorite. If I just move this around by itself, in fact I'll come back to that in a second. This one then is the Trocus shell, which we were talking about just the other day actually, the fact that you've got, it's almost like a lemon curdy feel going on with it. Now if we just focus for a second into the black labradorite, labradorite is only coming from one place in the world. You can get very, 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 very similar mineral compounds and properties from other gemstones, but it can't be called labradorite unless it's actually been sourced from the Labrador region of Canada. So what you're seeing here is black labradorite, and then can you see the play of light on the surface layer of that gemstone? That is what we call, what do we call that, Bambi? Labradorescence, otherwise known as shimmer. Thank you. Feeble as it was, audience participation. Right, £7.95 for all 3 strands. That was originally only £11.95 anyway. That's 275 carats in those. Okay, we're speeding on to our next one, and the next one's going to be Karoni. The bamboo leaf jasper. Now, the beauty of bamboo leaf, for those of you who are, again, starting out, bamboo leaf jasper is going to be one of those really good essential colours, because when you move it around the light, you're gonna see it really does work with a lot of other gemstones. So you've got a really good base essential here, especially the fact you've got a 6 and an 8. And yeah, a 6 and an 8 and a 10mm again. So having that range of the sizes there, you've certainly got scope for versatility. Now it's a very neutral hue. Neutral hue giving you 595 carats, so there's a 38cm strand on each of these, and that's the case for all these 3-strand packs that are being price slashed. So £7.95, but they are limited stock, and we're going to take that price even lower for 595 carats. Now the beauty of something like this as well, what's really in fashion at the moment, what's really on trend, is multi-strand necklaces. So you've got them sort of, I suppose typically as you'd think of a traditional multi-strand pearl necklace, but you can do it with any gemstones, so one shorter, slightly longer again. We've just priced that down to £5.95 for 595 carats of genuine gemstones within that 3-strand pack. Okay, moving on to, oh now this is lovely. You wouldn't necessarily be using all of these genuine gemstones together, but what you have got here is incredible value for money because you've still got 3 strands under £10. So you wouldn't necessarily be buying this to go, oh right, I'll just use those and keep them self-contained. But what you can be doing is buying these and think, you know what, that's really going to boost up my essential stash and get me a lot more gemstones for very little money. First of all then, look at these. Now these are really pretty. We've been focusing in on Imperial Jasper a little bit earlier within our second brand new kit that we had of today's show. We're looking at a different colour combination here though. And this is really fabulous. It's referred to here as the sea sediment jasper, which is another terminology that we hear. To be honest, it depends which suppliers. Some people refer to it as Imperial Jasper, some people refer to it as a sea sediment. It's literally to do with the appearance of the surface layer of the gemstone. So within this jasper here, look at that beautiful colour. I think there's some scope for perhaps using that with some coral that we've featured recently within that. So that's a 38cm strand of that gold. That is really, really gorgeous colour. So rather than showing you all of these three together, because I think they work really nicely, independent strands, let me go on to the next one. Now this is the Picasso jasper, which for me, when I look at this, I get quite sort of drawn towards perhaps very Japanese inspired jewellery, because when we take a closer look, these colours and the natural markings on here, there's something about them for me. I get very inspired, yeah, by Japanese artwork and things. It's possibly because we've talked with one of our resident designers, Linda, about that's now the way I'd go forward with that. I'm just going to get some sizes for you on that. So the Imperial, the sort of ready colour of the Imperial was an 8mm. And these ones are 14mm diameter, and this one here, this is 10mm in diameter on this one here. And this is your fancy jasper. You're getting all three strands for $7.95. It's really, really, really low in stock. All three strands, genuine gemstones. And something like this, if you're new to making jewellery, you're going to get a free booklet and free DVD with your first purchase anyway. But the most basic thing you could do perhaps would be restrand onto some simple elastic, give it a double knot, pop a little bit of nail varnish on, stop it coming apart. And you could easily make 6 genuine gemstone stretchy bracelets for £7.95. Plus your elastic, which you get free in the kits anyway, so grab yourself a kit. $7.95 in one post and packaging price all day. And then this, okay. Juicy, juicy, juicy colours on these ones. In fact, I'm going to save that one for last for a moment. Let's go towards this one now. Probably the most cost-effective way of getting a really great metallic sheen within your jewellery would be to go for, if you're going to go for the Goldilocks, would be to go down a pyrite route, and to go down the more silvery, in sort of real sheen, metallic, high lustre would be, of course, to go for hematite. And these are a really lovely shape. Hematite's proving to be really popular within gents jewellery being made as well at the moment. There's a lot of you there on the phone lines. Don't worry if you come through to that small queue. It's a free phone number if you're calling off a landline, and we'll answer your calls in the order that you call in. So this is really fab hematite. It's measuring 6 by 12mm, and I do think that lustre on it, you just need a couple of beads in a design and that'll just lift the rest of the gemstones. So the code on this is OCQZ19, and then we've got 2 further strands of the Chinese jade, and the first of which, this is going to be lovely with a lot of the colours that we've been looking at recently for giving you this gorgeous, deep, rich, foresty green hue, and really, I suppose, the springtime and the summer colours around at the moment. You're right, Jack, you're breaking the set. Yeah, he's fine, he's doing well. So we've got this gorgeous, it's a deep, rich colour, but look how sparkly that is due to the facets off there. So we've got some really lovely facets, and they are the rondelles, and they are measuring, just getting that measurement for you, bear with me a sec. What was that, sorry? On these ones. Oh, and on the red ones. Oh, I think we've got a mistake on the details here. These look to be approximately an 8 by 6 on those. Okay, an 8 by 6 on those. And then these ones, now these are the ones that just, you know when you just see jewellery and you just want to, Now they're like the most beautiful, deep, rich ruby of reds, and it's Chinese jade, so you've got all those gorgeous properties. Okay, that'll be why. I've got the other alternative pack on screen. Can I show you why I got confused? I was told for a hematite and green and red pack, okay? So, with that description, can I show you my confusion? So I had this one to choose from, and with also a green and red and hematite pack. Now, do you know what I mean? Give me a hand here, folks. Come on now. All right? I had the wrong one. Right, so the one on your screen, and I think I spoke brilliantly about that as well. Right, the one you're seeing on your screen then, this is this one where you've got the puffy coins, the rice beads, and a hematite. Okay, if you do want to change that over, fine. So this is, that is $9.95 for OCQZ19. No one else noticed. You can see, can't you? And it is live. I don't think I did terribly badly there. And do you know what? For the beautiful one we were talking about before that makes me go, ugh. We don't have many of these left, surprisingly. They are fab, those big, gorgeous droplets of the Chinese jade. TYQZ67, same price, completely same price. So if you're currently waiting to speak to the call centre, if you want the ones with the big drops on, the code is TYQZ67. I hope you're not as confused as I am. No, who just said that? Fee. Thanks, Fee. That's helpful from Dharma earpiece there. Right, I am, just so you know, I know we're on television, and I can't speak on behalf of the presenters, but I almost forget that it's television. I just have a natter, quite frankly. And I think we've got a jewellery maker addict as well here in this studio. Come on down, my lovely, I've heard all about you. And for anybody who hasn't seen Jewellery Maker before, we're just one big happy family, aren't we? We're not your average people. We're just like, we have fun all the time. Come on in. And your name is Dee.
Yes, or Di.
Or Di. Which would you prefer?
Di.
Di.
Yes.
Hello, my lovely.
Oops. Oh.
What, we're just broken now? Oh no.
That's one of my creations.
Oh, let's have a look now. Come on in. So, taking place today, you know, we had Fee in the studio earlier and saying that the academy is taking place today. I've got loads of people, hello, in the studio. Can you say hello really loudly so I don't sound like I'm talking to myself? Ready? After 3, hello, 1, 2, 3. Tom's going to do a close-up of you now, otherwise known as Bambi. And this is, you see, so not only did I get confused on that, but I had an audience, and I'm not used to having so many people watching me. I know there's a few thousand people watching on telly, but it's not the same. So how are you doing? Are you enjoying your day?
I'm having a fantastic time.
So come in. You can see if you can get in between all my little bits and pieces of stuff down here. Oh my word, you are a fan of silver clay?
Yes, but I use, no detriment to Natalia over there, I use the PMC variety.
Oh, okay, there's different varieties out there.
But the same principles.
I mean, look at this that you've made. Well, that is just adorable. Absolutely beautiful. So how long have you been making jewellery?
Oh, years.
Yeah.
I started off very kindly. My father set me up with all the smelting and everything, doing it, casting and what have you when I was 18.
So you started off with a vengeance rather than just plain beading. You went full force.
Yes. And of course, families came along, babies were born, divorces, married again. And
so life has happened.
Life has happened.
Life has happened.
Yes, yes. And my present husband, he's over in Denmark. He works in Denmark, and was over there. And I said, you know, I would really love to get into this jewellery making because it's full of boutique jewellery shops over there.
Oh right.
So this one here is the very original one that I made in 2003. Never going to be sold or anything, but that is my original one. Took it into a jewellery shop in Denmark. How much would it cost to replicate this? He says, oh, it's real silver. Right, you're talking thousands of Danish kroner, which is equivalent to thousands of pounds.
Oh, wow.
To make here. So my husband said, right, what do you want? What equipment do you want? Right, we'll set you up. That's it. So
Can I speak to your husband? He sounds like, I think we all need one of those. What do you want? Well, give us your credit card. Let's go for it.
Yeah,
so is it fair to say that you're addicted to Jewellery Maker?
Oh, yes. I came back from Denmark just over a year ago. Because to get this silver hallmarked, I would have to send it to London to get it, the continental marking, which is astronomical in just the insurance alone.
Wow, okay.
So I moved all my stuff back to my own house, converted a garage.
There's all these people all over the country with these workshops and things. I'm completely jealous.
Yeah. I've lost my thread now.
But you've been making a long time. And
yes. When I came
it.
back, one of the first things I did while waiting for the stuff to come back, I was flicking through the channel. I thought, oh, this is a very interesting channel. Yours, Jewellery Maker. For that moment, I was hooked.
And when was that?
About 18 months ago.
Fab. Well, thank you very much for staying with us.
Yes. May I say that the quality of your gemstones far surpasses anything else out there.
Well,
and I have
thank
tried
you.
them all. Believe you me, I've tried them all.
See,
And it's top quality.
it's not just me droning on and telling
No.
you all the time. It
Come
really
on,
is
let's have
true.
you.
Come
Come on and buy.
Come on, come on.
It's dead easy. If I can do it, anybody can.
Oh, well, thank you so much for your support.
And thank you for having me on here. It
No,
was quite a
it's-
shock. I didn't think I was going to be coming on here
Well, you've
with
been
the
on
mic
like
and
telly
everything.
like you
I know,
do.
I know. It's a good job I'm recording it.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Well, it's all right. It's always repeated. You can always catch repeats, folks. And we are on YouTube as well. The YouTube link has now gone on. And, of course, you can watch us on the website on jewellerymaker.com. Di, thank you so much. And your work is just absolutely beautiful. And we wish you
thank
all
you.
success and keep us informed about how it continues to go for you.
Yes, well, I'm hoping to launch my website in May.
Well, let us know.
I shall.
Let us know.
Yes, and
Brilliant.
thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, fab. And thank you very much for everybody for being here in the studio. You were absolutely lovely. When I got completely confused about me agates and me jades and me whatnots, and there's so many beads here in the studio. Oh, fab. Right, should we do another Thursday thrill? Because it's Thursday and we thrill. Which one are we going to go to then? Oh, okay, yeah. Now these are adorable. They're absolutely adorable. To be honest, this has worked really nicely with some of the, I don't know if you saw the necklace that Di was wearing there actually, with the rondelles and the chain. This would work really nicely with it. Now these are bicones. Bicones are fabulous if you perhaps want to be making tiaras and hair combs, and with a twisted wire technique, they are really, really, really stunning. Now you get 70 carats of agate in the full strand. They're measuring 6mm in their diameter and they sparkle so beautifully. It's the cut of these that really set them apart from other beads as well. Free phone number 0800 644 655. UYVI98. So there's 70 carats in that single strand of agate. Free phone number 0800 644 655. Now these have been previously price slashed. We're going to honour that price slash today. 70 carats, 6mm in their diameter. They're beautiful. They're really going very, very quickly at £4.95. That's a little bit of a recap from the other day. Price slash for you at £4.95. Free phone number 0800 644 655. They're going really, really quickly. And I think those perhaps with some gold wire, perhaps with the gold findings as well, they'd be lovely. I know we talk about bicones a lot within hair combs and tiaras, etc. But actually they work really nicely just in very simple earrings as well because of the sparkle. Beautiful sparkle. Okay, can we please stop the music? Thank you. Karen? No, just do it at the lowest price you can possibly do it. Go on, I dare you. Go on, Karen. Do something dangerous. You're going on maternity leave soon. Go on, get in trouble. These are fabulous, fabulous, fabulous nuggets of agate. Aren't they gorgeous shapes and colours? Going from your palest of lemony hues to your intense deep reds. Free phone number 0800 644 655. So that's a full 38cm strand. And then, look at these. In fact, I'm going to take that away for a second. These are agate as well. Sorry, that was carnelian. I said agate before, didn't I? I've just found out that's carnelian, folks. That was carnelian. So, real carnelian, even better value for money. Most amazing agate. Look at the colours. Wow, and I think those shapes are really lovely. What's the size of these ones, please? Caroni. They're like little kites, aren't they? They're 36 by 25 millimeters, up to 42 by 32 millimeters. I'd get on the phone lines early for these if I was you. Look at the colours, they're beautiful. Right, here is where the excitement really starts, because I mean, they're obviously really, really beautiful, but with this strand here, the colour is spectacular. And you can certainly see, if you're familiar with the gemstone Paraiba tourmaline, you can certainly see the comparison of this with that gemstone. And it's this vibrant, it's like a neon blue, neon green, neon turquoise, neon teal. Now, apatite that you're seeing here is one of the most, well, in fact, it's one of the oldest gemstones to have been forming in the planet. YTP 084, poppy agate, apatite and carnelian. I mean, that is striking just on its own right. With the carnelian, with the agate. Brand new in today, and you're going to get a special price. Thank you, Karoni. She's going on maternity leave. She doesn't care about price slashing. $14.95. Now, this is an introductory offer. I can't guarantee it's going to stay at this price. That is a 3-strand pack, including some of the most phenomenal colour of apatite. I mean, textbook apatite. And then you can see that you've got these gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous big agates in there as well. Less than £15 on 0800 644 655, and it's going to get you all 3 strands. And it's one post and packaging price all day. One post and packaging price for you all day today. Now we're going to go to a short break, and whilst we do, we're going to be preparing for our final brand new kit in today's show, as well as spending a little bit more time with Natalia. The challenge is looking stunning. Stay tuned, it's all coming up on the other side of this.
New to jewellery making? Then why not come and join us on our Beading for Beginners course. Join guest designer Cherry Green as she takes you through all the basic techniques to create your very own necklaces, earrings and bracelets. You will learn a variety of skills, all of which will help you get started in jewellery making. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and have a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes beading thread, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, a 925 sterling silver findings pack, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments. All this for just £79.95. For details on course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Always wanted to be a part of Jewellery Maker? Want to come down to the studios and be a guest on our Sunday show? Well, if you want to apply, simply send your application to sundayshow@jewellerymaker.com. We will add you to the waiting list, and a member of our team will contact you as soon as there is an available date. We appreciate your patience and hope to meet you soon. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Well, here at Jewellery Maker we have absolutely everything that the experienced jewellery maker requires. We also have absolutely everything that a beginner would require. But for the more experienced jewellery maker who has probably encouraged their own creativity, perhaps by buying the kits in the first place, they then move on and become able to look at the gemstones strands that we carry and the findings and almost make up their own kits, their custom-made kits. And then they're able to put together a beautiful piece of jewellery, possibly that they've even seen in a store in the high street or something, but put it together themselves, and there's nothing more rewarding than doing just that.
Thread a bead of your choice onto a head pin. Using your thumb, create a right angle. Then, using your wire cutters, trim the head pin approximately 1 centimetre from the bead. Using your round nose pliers, rotate the head pin back towards you until it meets the base of the bead. Then you will have created a basic loop.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
Jewellery Maker are proud to present our new range of Lisa Pavelka border moulds. Make incredible polymer and silver clay border designs to embellish your creations quickly and easily. Each mould contains 4 different borders which give a wide range of textures and patterns. Use alongside our crafting foils and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view a full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
This kit comprises of 2 of my favourite things in the whole world. Gemstones and the word chocolate. Bitter chocolate. Right, let's have a look then and have a good gander through this kit. Now it's brand new in, and when kits are brand new in, they tend to go very, very, very quickly compared to when they're repeated, if there's any such repeat. So, large and small organza gift bag as standard. I'm going to show you everything. Oh, excuse me. I've seriously got the hiccups. I am hiccupy as a hiccupy thing today. It's because I'm trying to be really healthy and drink more water. I think I'm just getting it down me too quick. So, large and small organza gift bag, and in the small organza gift bag, your solid 925 sterling silver. 10 head pins, 10 crimp beads, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, and 3 bolt ring clasps and jump rings. Okay, you've then got your standard threading materials of 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres of clear elastic, and 150 metres of the monofilament. Okay, I'm going to move on. Pardon? Oh, right, cracking price on this one for you. Oh, where to start, They're lovely. Oh, I tell you what, these shell nuggets are, oh, they're lovely. Oh, they're really, really lovely. Oh, aren't they? Oh. All right, Lucy. They really remind me of a particular type of chocolate that perhaps has a gold wrapper. Yeah, I did. Okay, is it there? Oh, I just went to wash my hands and I dried them with the loo roll because I'm scared of hand dryers, and apparently it's still stuck to my finger. Sorry about that. Can't do hand dryers. I think they're going to suck me into oblivion. Right. Terrify me. No.
It's quite modern.
Makes my skin wobble. All right. So, excuse me. So there's the shell. Now, where to go next? Let's go with these ones. These are stunning faceted rice beads. Look at the sparkle on those. Oh. They are just beautiful, aren't they? They're measuring 30 by 10 millimetres. Now you're going to get approximately 12 on a strand. They're incredibly elegant, aren't they? Lovely, lovely, lovely sparkle on those. And then, these are measuring approximately 30 by 22 millimetres. And again, you're going to get approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It says approximately 12. I've got 14 on my strand here, but what we can guarantee with genuine gemstones, we can guarantee you a minimum carat weight of 450 carats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've got 14 on there as well. Minimum guaranteed is 12 on each strand. Now what I love about this is every single one is different. This is going so quickly, we're limited in stock. The code is CXGP60. CXGP60. Price is coming out on the screen. It's at £24.95. It's brand new in today. These gemstones are the most beautiful quality. They really are stunning. Where you've got this gorgeous, real, true chocolatey hue of those shell, as well as the faceted rice beads and those puffy ovals of the agate. They're lovely, as well, of course, as all your solid 925 sterling silver, your 50 metres of the beading thread, your 6 metres of the clear elastic, the large and the small organza gift bags, and 150 metres of the monofilament. Now, Natalia has prepared this kit. So you have just added a dinky bit of chain and a dinky bit of wire.
Yeah.
This is, look. It's beautiful.
It's a classy kit. It's just, you know, when black is just so classic, it goes with everything, and it just was gorgeous. When I was looking at these gemstones, you know, the facets on these.
On the rice beads,
because
yeah,
you haven't just got those vertical facets, you can see that you've got them horizontally as well.
Yeah, they are absolutely exquisite. Look at the sparkle on that. You can see how that's going to work on the neckline. So you've just incorporated a dinky little bit of wire just there.
Yes, that's right, to create that triangle, that pyramid shape.
That's lovely.
And then those little nuggets, oh, they're amazing. They're so golden and shimmery. I thought they were tiger's eye when I first saw them.
Really?
I
mean, there you can see just a little bit of chain there. The chain doesn't come in the kit, but they're gorgeous little, yeah, just a dinky bit of chain. They're really glam, aren't they?
You could even use jump rings. You know, you could use coloured jump rings if you wanted, and just create your own
chain.
Yeah.
I mean, even the wire. I mean, we've given Natalia a wire to use in her challenge there. You could even make your own chain out of the wire. And then this ring's fab. Is that just on elastic?
That's just a piece of stretchy elastic, and then just threaded those little nuggets through. And then I chose my bead as the ring very carefully, because that one was particularly stunning. And of course, you'll all get something different. You know, I've just seen some here. Gorgeous.
Different again. Yeah.
Little edge on there.
Now this bracelet as well is lovely. I love the way that you've just picked out the chips and used them in small clusters in each go. That's fab. Look at that one.
They're so pretty, aren't they? And then you can turn it round just to make sure that if you wanted it plain, have it plain, or have one of your feature beads showing those gorgeous markings on them.
Really fab. So that's just on stretchy elastic?
That's just on stretchy again, yeah.
And then these are fab. I love them.
And they were, I just threaded a piece of nugget onto a piece of monofilament, and then I just kept threading more on, and then I pulled it tight, and it did that little curled effect, which I really liked, because I thought that they just dangled really nicely like that.
And they do just capture the light so nicely with the different hues of the chocolate tones in there.
And then I just popped a head pin through one of the top of the nugget, and then did a wire wrap loop to create the loop for it to hang on the earring wire.
So pretty. So that's done with the head pin?
Yeah, just threaded up through one of those nuggets.
Gorgeous. So what technique are you going to show to us?
I'm going to just show you how to make the little pyramid shape that's suspended from the necklace.
So you just need a little bit of wire.
A little bit of wire, yeah. I've just.
So you don't get the wire in the kit, but we literally do like 10 metres for about £2.45, something like that on the website. So just grab some if you can, and just having a little bit of wire. Something like this as well, it's going to be quite simple for you to get used to using wire as well, and it looks great. Okay.
And then you gave me this lovely piece of big reel of wire, so I thought I'll use that.
So did you use the 0.8?
Use the 0.8 for that one.
So 0.8 is really, really useful.
Always use 0.8. So I've got about ½ metre of wire there. You don't need to use as much as that, you'll see. And I'm going to thread one of my, what are these shapes called?
They're a rice bead.
They're a rice bead? Yeah. I thought there would be a more fancy name for those.
No, they're a rice bead.
Okay.
A faceted rice bead.
Faceted rice bead. Glamorous rice bead.
Very glam.
And so putting that in the middle of my wire, and then just bend those ends up just slightly. And then I'm going to pop on, I think, how many did I put on? Did I just put the one?
Yeah.
You know, when you're doing this, it's almost like you get channeled and you don't know, you can't remember how you did it. Like little angels were helping me make my jewellery at the time. So you've got one nugget on either end of the rice bead, and then you pop another. So make sure that I do a nice bend in that.
Oh, hello. We're doing hand signals
You're
to
doing
cameramen.
a little pushing me forward because I don't put my hands far enough forward. And then I'm going to put one rice bead on either end of the wire. And another, I'm going to do a big chunky nugget there to pop through. Just going to see if both pieces of wire will go through there. They will. No, they won't. That's okay. So we'll put that on one end and then cross over like that, and then just start to just twist the wire around. And then you've got your nice pyramid shape. And then take a pair of round nose pliers, just tidy that up a little bit. And then I'm going to bend the wire at a right angle and then wrap it around the top of my round nose pliers, take them out, and then just wrap that around the base.
And you're using the two pieces together. That's really nice.
The two pieces just to give, it probably would be easier if I just kept my round nose pliers in there and made it, you know, keep that loop better. When I see Laura Binding and Rachel Norris doing wire work, I always think, wow, they make it look like wrapping suede around. And mine's always a little bit messy, but hey, that's...
No, I think it looks great.
And then trim those off, and then obviously make sure that they're not scratchy, and tuck them in. And then you just want to just take my flat nose pliers to do this. Turn that to an angle because you want to pop your beading thread through there. And you could actually hang that on a torque necklace or something like that. You could make your loop bigger.
Yeah, nice. You could just literally just do loads of those
hang it
as
as a
pendants.
long pendant, yeah. So that's my, and then you would thread that on as normal onto your beading thread.
Fab. Well, thank you so much. That is absolutely gorgeous. It's at £24.95. Let's have a look again at your 3 strands. So there's that beautiful shell. You've got the faceted agate rice beads and then the puffy ovals at the agate as well. So the rice beads and the puffy ovals are both agate. The shell is the chocolate little shells that you're seeing there. And then of course your standard silver pack, your standard threading materials and your organza gift bags, all for £24.95. A great quality kit for less than £25. But one of our favourite parts of the show, let's go and see your designs on the Wall of Fame. People sent in with you in mind today.
Oh, that's really good. So I've got a bit of silver clay here. So this is 340, and this is from Jane. She says,
Jane.
Hello, Jane. Hi, everyone at Jewellery Maker. I absolutely love the show. Really enjoy seeing everyone's amazing creative ideas for the Wall of Fame. Here's my entry for this week. The gems are black agate, red jasper and hematite faceted rondelles. I made the big lentil bead and the matching ones on the bracelet and lower down on the necklace with silver clay. The picture doesn't show it very well, but the silver clay beads, hematite and extra jump rings make this necklace and bracelet really sparkle. This is my first necklace and bracelet I made with gemstones and I absolutely love it. Hope you like it. We love it.
It's gorgeous, really gorgeous. That's fab.
Brilliant, Jane. Well done. I love the way that you've done the texture on that pendant.
That's really fab. Well done, hun. At 340. Here, this is 337. This is very elegant, sparkly beautifulness. It's from Lynn Kennedy. Hiya, Lynn.
Seen Lynn in June.
Lynn's one of our original viewers and very dedicated member on Facebook as well, and sent me the most lovely messages when I had a bit of a start to the year. So thank you so much again for that. And it says, morning everyone. I was watching the lovely Debbie and Jenny this morning and was inspired, or so that would have been yesterday. I've avoided chainmail as I thought it would be too fiddly and time consuming, but after watching the show and the demo I thought I'd try it out. Oh, so you only did this yesterday, Lynn? It's amazing. I'm quite pleased with my bracelets. Really, they're amazing. And I can't believe that after watching for 10 minutes I've managed to make them. They're both very basic, but not too bad for my first attempt. One is the Byzantine that Debbie was showing and Jenny and I've added solid silver flower charm with a single peacock pearl. And I'm going to make this again, but longer, for a necklace to match. And the second one has flowers made from the JM Mystic Quartz and jump rings. Thanks, Jewellery Maker. As always, I learn something new almost every day from your amazing guest designers. Kind regards from Lynn and Lynn gives us an update on weather. Very wet and blustery Dorset. Perfect jewellery making weather, Lynn. Congratulations there, they're beautiful.
Amazing,
337. Nice one, gorgeous.
Lovely. Lynn came to my book launchy
Oh,
party.
did she?
Very
I've
nice
met
to see
her
her.
here as well. Gorgeous.
So this is from Rajitha from Bromley, and you are 346, and this is amazing.
Oh, that's
She
fabulous,
says,
isn't it?
hello JM, I'm sending the Wall of Fame entry after a while. This chunky and really juicy necklace.
You can't say chunky like that.
Chunky.
Chunky. Juicy.
Necklace was made using peach agate.
She has put it in capital letters, so we're not offending her.
She's done a Lucy. Red quartz carnelian gemstones on my way to the Lake District this Easter holiday in the car. She did it in the car. I didn't get a chance to make jewellery before I left, so I carried the minimal tools, a cutter, flat nose plier, copper wire, hemp cord like you do, a few strands of red-orange gemstones. I was really pleased with the end result using the wire twisting technique similar to the one shown by Sheila in today's show for one of her projects using shell pearls. Hope you like it. I love it, and the fact that she was in the car and going over bumps and things in the Lake District.
I'm just going to make a piece of jewellery. Love it.
She says keep up the good show, and that's Vegeta in Bromley. Well, she's
Well
a long
done,
way to
her.
go to the Lake District from
I
Bromley as
know.
well.
That is gorgeous, Vegeta. Well done. You should make jewellery in the car more often. Now, this one is a lovely hair comb, 338, and it's from Claire Davidson in Norfolk. Hi all, here's my entry. I had to go at the butterfly idea that one of your designers showed the other day, and I decided I'd make it into the hair comb. Well, it was Laura Binding, wasn't it? All the bits from Jewellery Maker except the seed beads from my stash. So using the pink wire and the cream pearl nuggets and the pink quartz nuggets down the comb. Hope you like it, from Claire Davidson in Norfolk. Claire, it's lovely. I think you've done a cracking job at that butterfly. 338, well done.
I love this one. But I love the models. That 348. Look at these.
Your jewellery is stunning. Your tiaras are lovely, and your bears are really cute.
Your bears are good models. This is from Jackie in Leeds.
Hiya, Jackie.
Hello, Jackie. Here's this week's entry. It is my first attempt at a tiara. Wow. They're made from pearls and findings from JM and my stash, and the bracelet's an array of pearls from my stash too. They're for my first wedding fair this weekend. Keep up the good work, and please let me win. My addiction for more gemstones is getting itchy and my money short. Mahusive hugs, Jackie in Leeds. Wow. You need to take the teddies to model those, because I think they'll sell your stuff.
Jackie, they're gorgeous. You're going to get loads of interest on you at the wedding fair. Good luck, hon. 348. I've got one here from Suzette, and this is 347. What a beautiful... You see, I look at this and I think the Downton Abbey style jewellery. It's absolutely stunning. And this is from Suzette. It says, hi all. I wanted to try and make something elegant, and the pearls and the garnet together are a perfect match made in heaven. The drop at the front is actually a pearl, and I chose that one as it looked a little different. I hope you like it and keep up the good work. Trying to give the debit card a bit of a rest. It won't last long. No, Suzette, don't be ridiculous. Don't bother doing that. I think that's absolutely beautiful.
Isn't that
347.
Inspired by
Very classy, and pearls and garnets look lovely together.
Oh, now this one I really like. So I love getting ideas from what to do with the nuggets. So this is 341.
Yeah,
what a great design there. So this is from Maggie Young, and she says, hi Jam, not sent anything to Wall of Fame for ages, and made this earring and bracelet set from your gorgeous smoky quartz drops. White quartz to me. Smoky quartz just seems an elegant stone, so I hope you like it. Love to you all, Maggie. Love to you, and that's lovely. Thank you for sending that in.
Maggie, 341. Maggie, I know you're down in Peterborough. I'll be there for a wedding in May. So I'll give you a little wave when I'm driving through. You're right. And then this is from Susan in Caerphilly, and what a beautiful set. It's my first entry to the Wall of Fame, and I hope you like it. Keep them coming, hun. It's made with lapis, mystic quartz and pearls, and I'm hoping I'll win as my bank account is suffering. My husband thinks I'm seriously, in capital letters, addicted to JM. Best wishes to everyone at Jewellery Maker. From Susan in Caerphilly. Susan, that is just beautiful. What a classy set. And there's worse things you can be addicted to. 339, good luck. Okay, we've had a text message in, and I believe it is from Catherine, who's chosen by you today. And it says, hi Lucy and Natalia, I love my Chosen by You, and I can't wait till I get them. They're going to be the perfect, they're going to make a perfect birthday present. And I'll have something beautiful wear to the Golden Jubilee concert in May, woohoo! This year is getting better and better, as I also got engaged at the end of February. So I have a beautiful Tanzanite, oh my word, you've got a Tanzanite engagement ring, how amazing, from Gems. obviously to wear it with. Oh my, with it, sorry. Thanks again, love Catherine. Catherine, you've got me all flustered because you got engaged, and I just love that sort of information.
Lovely.
Congratulations!
Life
you're
begins
having
at
a good
40,
year.
doesn't it?
I reckon. Hun? Just
I'm
fabulous.
glad you like them,
Sending you so
Catherine.
much
Lots of love to you.
Oh, made by Natalia, so unfortunately.
I know. Oh, that's the downside, isn't it?
I know. No, they're gorgeous. Made by Natalia. Of course they're going to be. So, Catherine, enjoy those. They'll be on their way to you shortly, hun. So, don't go anywhere. Still to come. We need to spend more time with Natalia. We need to catch up on the challenge, of course, as well. And I've got other things to show you. Oh, don't go anywhere. See you in a moment.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Want to learn more about silver clay? Then why not come and join us on our silver clay course? Join professional art clay instructor Natalia Coleman as she guides you through the techniques of handling, shaping, forming and firing silver clay. Then you'll be given the chance to design and create your own jewellery, which you can take home. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and take a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes 20 grams of art clay, use of all relevant tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, all for £89. For details on course dates and availability, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Important information for all silver clay fans. Due to the increasing costs of silver, we will be putting our silver clay course price up from the 1st of June. So book now to take advantage of the lowest prices we'll ever be able to offer.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Okay, another Thursday thrill. You alright? You having a nice day? Feast your eyes on these. Now, this is porcelain jasper. It's quite an amazing jasper because of the colour that it has. It's a really beautiful, delicate palette of, it's almost like a, it's got like a purpley, delicate purple undertone with a creamy tone and a slight raspberry tone. I think it's one of my faves. It's one of my absolute faves. Now the code on these is KCQZ37. Can I just say I really love this music. Oh, yeah. So, sorry, spa me. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, just popping into the sauna music. Or what's it called? The room with the hot beds. The begins with a C. Anyway, these were $7.95, but we're going to do a Thursday thrill. Shall we thrill you on a Thursday? Bambi, do you want to be thrilled on a Thursday? I'm sorry, just run on set and just do that again. No, Bambi, you'll have to come here. And he went, yes, I would like to be, you do have to do the full thing.
I don't know if I can do it.
Well, you're going to have to try because that was amazing. So, would you like to be thrilled on a Thursday?
I would like to be thrilled on a Thursday.
I can't do it on live, Dolly. We're going, he went, yes, I would like to be thrilled on a Thursday.
Thrilled! I can do it now. I just can't do it on there.
Just can't do it on telly. Can't do it on telly. So $7.95 originally on these. Got lots of you there on the phone lines. Let's do a really low price on these for you. It's a Thursday thrill. They are beautiful. They're beautiful. and they're £5.95. What a great price! They're genuine gemstones, full 38 centimetre strand for £5.95, 180 carats, and they are gorgeous. You'll find that they go with so many different things. You know what I really like with this as well? Lepidolite. With that delicate purpley tone, they do look lovely with lepidolite, and maybe that African opal that we had earlier in the show. £5.95 on those. Yeah. Going to Natalia? Yeah. Oh, do you know what? I think my earpiece probably needs turning up a bit. Right. We're going to go over to Natalia for the final time in today's show, okay? So, Natalia, we're going to be seeing another demo now. Have you had a nice time?
I've had a nice time. It's been really busy and I like that. And don't like downtime. I like to be kept on my toes.
Oh yeah, we've kept you on your toes all right today. So, just so you know, we've got very, very, very limited of these kits available now, which are the starter kits, which Natalia has been using the whole show. Just for those of you who are just tuning in, let me just show you some other examples of Natalia's work. That is so fabulously fabulous. Look at this. Wow. That is just, what a stunning piece of art. You're quite good, you, aren't you?
I'm gonna try my best. That's a rune. I took a mould of a rune.
Oh, wow.
Runes really, really lovely because they all have meanings.
Yeah, gosh, I've got rune stones at home. I've looked at them for years. And then this is just absolutely adorable as well.
So I did a section in my book for men's jewellery because I think men are undercated for, and I like to see men wearing jewellery, but obviously things that are appropriate for them. And so it's just some small pieces with a masculine feel.
And then look at this. I remember you bringing this on the show before, actually, this fabulous cuff. Those flowers. I mean, your work is stunning. It's absolutely fab. So what are we going to learn how to do now?
Well, I was inspired by the beautiful Laura Binding. She created a cuff called a Lucy cuff. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
I think I might have been there at the birth of the cuff, hence the name.
Well, I thought I want to do my own Lucy cuff because I like it. So this is inspired by Lucy cuff with some silver clay accents and little butterflies in flight.
Oh,
wow. And they're just attached to the and I didn't actually make the frame, I bought the frame. So you can cheat, you know. You don't have to be the binding goddess-like creature that can wrap wire like nobody's. So I'm going to demonstrate how to make one of the little butterflies because you could do all sorts with these, and people really like butterflies. So you know, if you're giving it as a gift,
this is in the
book
as well.
In the book
just
as
so
well.
you know.
Yeah,
when I've had a good gander through,
on the
front. Oh, and then I saw it in person, so I was like, oh.
And what I'm going to use is, this is a balm that comes in a starter kit, and I'm just going to apply a little layer of that to a playing card, and I'm going to roll out onto this playing card.
You get all of this. You get your playing cards. Because I was like, why on earth would you want playing cards? But you'll see these in action. I think it's a genius idea. So you also put in the balm on the rolling pin.
A little bit on the rolling pin, just to stop the clay from sticking. Because particularly,
so nice.
Yeah, it's lovely. It calms you down because you get a little bit stressed, you know, when you're doing this.
Or just hyperactive.
And then I've got 2 piles of playing cards that are 5 cards thick because I want the butterflies to be nice and strong.
And if you just sellotape those together?
Sellotape them together because they don't move around as much. It's a top tip that I learned from an amazing lady who does silver clay stuff. And then I'm just using, you're going to see I'm using a really tiny amount of silver. You can get into the packaging. Pop that down there. And then I'm going to just roll the silver clay out because the playing cards will allow me to roll it so far and then I'll get to a certain depth and I won't be able to roll any further. So you can see that, and it gives you a nice, flat, completely even piece of clay. Now, you could cut your own butterfly shape out if you wanted. You could make a little template. You could cut a piece of cardboard out and then cut round it. Or I've got, it's a bit dirty and messy this, but this is an embossing folder that I bought in a craft shop. So if you already do card making, you've probably got tons of things in your craft room, so have a look and see what you've got. And I'm going to use, there's a small butterfly there, so I'm going to use that one. I'm just putting a little balm on there because I don't want it to stick to the plastic.
Okay.
Let's take those away. And put my butterfly down, and then I'm just going to press with my finger. And press quite hard. And don't worry if you're flattening the clay down a little bit because it's nice and thick. And then you'll see.
Oh wow, yeah.
You've got lovely butterfly shape. And then I use a craft knife, or this is a needle tool that I have.
Could you use a bead reamer?
Yeah, if it's nice and sharp on the end, you could.
You just get a knife sharpener on the end of your bead reamer. Obviously, if you're under the age of 18, we need to advise that you're doing that with the assistance of an adult.
So make sure that somebody older is doing it for you or helping you out. So just cutting round my butterfly. And then I'm going to lift the spare clay away from it. Like that. And because I put the balm on, it's not sticking. I'm just going to do, if you don't get into the edges that you want to, you can just go over again. Like that. Don't worry, there's a few raggedy edges on there. Sanding sponge and the baby wipe after when it's dry, we'll sort those out. Get rid of my excess and wrap it up straight away so it doesn't dry up. And then there's a little spare piece of clay. We never ever let those go to waste.
No, because it's 99.9% silver. You do not waste the clay.
You don't waste the clay, it's all worth something. And then, this is the fun part, you just bend the playing card.
Oh!
So that you'll just bend it a little bit more.
What if you bent it too much and both the wings touched each other?
Get your needle file and just prise them apart.
Yeah.
Do it really quick before they do.
Sorry if I'm asking really.
No, because I nearly did stick it together. So then you just leave that to dry on the playing card, and you end up with a butterfly that's in flight. It's a lot more fun butterfly, more realistic butterfly than one that's flat, isn't it? And so this one has been fired. So I'm just going to demonstrate again very quickly how you.
Hand there.
Yeah, thank you. Once you fired your pieces, this one, the brush, it looks white like that, and you just brush it and reveal the silver. Oh, it's trying to fly away. Can you see it's starting to turn silver? Do the back of it, and you can see better on the back.
And you don't have to be gentle with it, do you?
Well, it's metal now, you see. Can you hear?
Yeah.
It's not clay no more, it's metal.
So it's not going to it's not brittle, it's not going to snap?
It's not at all. And then you could polish that up, or you could leave it with a frosted effect. I'd do a bit more work on that. And then this is another butterfly, it's a slightly smaller one. And I've just wrapped a piece of wire around it.
Oh, cute.
And you could put some tiny seed beads in there if you wanted to. And you've got your two ends of your wire. And then if I can borrow the bracelet, this one didn't make it onto the bracelet because I felt like we'd got enough butterflies going on there. But literally just push it through those pieces of wire there and then attach it at the back. And you could do the same. It would look amazing on a wire twisted necklace, on tiaras.
Yeah, or just a little dinky one, just on a hair grip.
Yeah.
Wire wrapped on.
Can you imagine that on a piece of chain for an earring?
Or even stud earrings. They'd be pretty as
well.
That
would be lovely, wouldn't it? And you can't go wrong with butterflies because people love them so much. They're so beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous, Natalia. Thank you for your silver clay today. It's got an incredible show. So you've got it all there for $44.95 is your starter kit. Unfortunately, that bundle offer that we had today, is that still saying? It's metal. We've dropped everything today.
We've dropped it, and it's all survived. Everything. We know how strong it is. It's metal.
Let me show you. I dropped these earrings.
Are they still in one piece?
They have survived. Yeah. And you could hear that they went for it as well. They really did crash bang in a wallet.
We've all done it today, haven't we?
We have. I think Jack won though. He dropped the most in one go.
He did a spectacular drop with those.
We have just got a couple of the bundle offers left during the live show. Okay. That's the book. There you can see at the bottom there. $39.95 is Natalia's brand new book, and we're very proud that you've launched it on television and honoured that you've launched it for your television offer today. There is the Silver Clay with Style book and Natalia's 2 DVDs for $39.95. Gorgeous. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to give Jack an opportunity to set up the challenge for Natalia for us, and I'm just going to scoot back over here and we're going to have a look at what Natalia has been given to use during the show today. So I did give Natalia, it wasn't due to be seen, but the Hyperscene that we did a brilliant offer on the start of the show, which I believe was $4.95, I think. And this is the Hyperscene. And I do think it looks amazing with black labradorite. It looks great with black labradorite. Okay, so there's the Hyperscene there. And then look at this faster shell pearl. So this is just, it's not the Silver Art Clay Starter Kit, folks. Please ignore that details on the graphics. We're having some technical difficulties, that's being taken away. The Hyperscene is $4.95. Now the shell pearl, which will come on your screen very shortly as well, was price slashed today. We'll bring all of these details, will be circulating on your screen. We've got the polyester chain, which is this gorgeous metallic pearl hue. So first of all, that's your deep purple shell, that's at $4.95. This is also $4.95, the Hyperscene. And then you've got $11.95 on the 50cm strand of the metallic pearl colour. And that's really lovely, that's a 50cm strand. 100 metres of the 0.8 purple wire, and that's at $19.95. And then this 3-strand pack is amazing, I love it. And it's the hematite, the pearl, and the shell. What a fabulous 3-strand pack. I love that, I love, love, love that. So we're going to go over to Natalia and see what she's done with this. We'll just wait for the details. There you go, $11.95 on those, they're gorgeous. So, Natalia, I'm coming over. Oh, the magic of telly. You walk away, go back, and it's all been set up.
Oh, still coming.
Did you love what you were given today?
I loved what I was given. I would have loved more time to do something. Here come the excuses. Oh, I've not done much. Oh. I'm so sorry, I've been a little bit busy.
I reckon. Just demoing away and challenging away and doing the Chosen by You and the Wall of Fame and things. It's been a busy show.
I did say I want to challenge, and then when I was trying to do it, I was thinking, why did I say I wanted to do this? I just don't want to be bored. Or haven't been. So I've used some of this stuff.
They're lovely. Really lovely, gorgeous set. So just recapping on, well, let's go to the necklace first of all, actually, where the shell pearl, now hasn't that worked so nicely with that 3-strand pack of the pearls? I love that shell. That's fab, isn't it?
It's so beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just gorgeous. I wanted to do more with that. I mean, there's just an ocean of opportunities for that particular strand.
And I can see it working with silver clay so beautifully.
And you know this, what I was going to do with the acrylic chain, or polyester chain, was to have a 3-strand and lots of things dangling off it, you know, like a real, inspired by a very famous designer with 2 C's. And I think that would have been really nice.
Yeah, that is lovely, that chain. And then those earrings, we had a bit of a heads up on earlier, didn't we?
Yeah. So
Natalia's own bead caps popped on there. They're so cute. They just make me think of little flower fairies or something.
Yeah, like little acorns. Oh, yes. Acorns. I was going to say acorn, he's a singer, isn't he? Little forest things.
Yes. Yes, little people. I like little
you
people.
You could do that with any bead, really, you know.
Yeah. Acorn hats, thank you, Karen. And then this bracelet here, and again, that hematite's worked so nicely with that shell. I do think that 3-strand pack for $11.95 is amazing value for money. That wasn't its original price, so $11.95 on that. Natalia, that's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Absolutely gorgeous, thank you. So I know you haven't had a chance to use everything because we have kept her very, very busy. So do you know when you're back with us?
I'm back again in May, around the same time, the 3rd week in May.
Great.
I'm doing my, doing something. I can't
You won't
really
be seeing
say
Karen then?
No.
Because she'll have been popped off to go and get brewed up to, yeah? Brewed up. She's not making a cup of tea. She'll be resting before the chaos of the rest of her life begins with child.
I might introduce another little jewellery maker into the world.
We're having a jewellery maker baby through Karen. We're grateful, Karen, that you're giving us a jewellery maker baby. So you won't be seeing Karen, but we'll see you sort of around the 3rd week of May. Fabulous. Well, thank you so much to all of you for watching today, and thank you for your continual support and participation. Like we said earlier, we've got the Facebook page and also Jewellery Maker Helpers page if you've got any queries for our team. They're brilliant and they're quick off the mark to answer any of your questions. Thanks as well to the team. You've all been all right today. Yeah, you've been fine. No, they've been great as always. Thank you to you for watching at home, and we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning again. I don't know who's joining you tomorrow. I'm back with you again. Is it Tina tomorrow? No! No! I haven't seen her in ages, Tina. Hello, darling, if you're watching. And I'll be back with you on Monday morning. Enjoy the rest of your week. Stock up over the weekend. One post and packaging price over the weekend. Take care for now. Bye.
Bye for now.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or FreeSat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker. You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!